at the beginning of the conversation, we were like, well, music doesn't really influence. And then we got round to the fact that it really does. So if you've got a girl telling you that she doesn't mind you sticking her finger in her bum hole, then excuse me, Dad, but that's the music that's out at the moment. Then and we're raising our kids on that. You know, like that's what's happening, Pops, right? So like let's, you know what I mean?
Would you rather have the superpowers of Iron Man or Batty?
Okay, first of all, Iron Man. Iron Man. Let's everybody. Iron Man. Iron Man.
Try to get the sauce, Shia. You're really...
He's on his
phone too much.
One of them ones, yeah, Shia? Them phone, what, at the dinner table? Is he on the phone at dinner? Everywhere.
He took my TV out of my room into the kitchen.
Oh, no, do you want me to call them? What is it, RSPC? Who are they?
That's about animals, bro.
No, sorry. What's that one?
Childline.
Do you want me to call? Are you okay, Shia? Blink twice. Are you okay?
Yeah, should be love. Fight for. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dons and donettes, welcome to the Drizzy and Morgan Show. He goes by the name of Drizzy Freckles.
Morgan Heights to the right.
You don't know. We're back again for another episode. This is episode 6, my G.
Yeah, we're lagging.
Yeah. It's been a minute, but we're back, and this is your home away from home. I want everybody to sit back, relax, chill, and enjoy the festivities while we're here. We've got lots to talk about today. I want to say first and foremost, shout out to the beautiful Keisha. Good to see you.
Hi.
Welcome, Keish.
Hello.
Good to see you. You don't know.
Too.
I ain't seen you in a minute.
I know. You're just brown and brown every time I see you.
What's
going on? Just outside in the garden. Spread out. With the lemon oil.
Don't do that. Shout out to Joe Montana the Great is in the building.
Jeffy Joe.
Cameraman extraordinaire. You don't know. Hey, listen, Joe's the guy. So you know every time he's here, everything's set up nice and blessed. Good to see you, Joe. What's been going on though? What's happening? Talk to me, bruv. Yeah, see,
he's got some things to say.
No, I'm just,
Yeah?
the goal in life is to make money and reproduce.
Say no more.
Get that printed for you in the shirt, Joe.
It's true. Just put it on the screen at the bottom.
Well, go on, Drizzy Freckles. How you been, my brother?
Still black, still beautiful, still highly blessed, man. Vibes check. Everyone good, yeah?
I'm blessed.
Everyone's okay, yeah?
I'm blessed.
What was that?
Vibes check. You good, Keith?
Yeah, I'm great.
Yeah?
I've had a great weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a bone to pick with you, but I'll do that later.
Whoa,
okay?
Excuse me.
You good?
I'm good, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah. Could be better.
Damn.
Could be better.
We got some wise heads in the building. Shout out to Pops in the building. You okay? You good?
Everything is blessed.
All right, that's what I like to see, man. You walked in there, you're smelling sweet. I was like, yo, when that sun's out properly, we might have to roll a couple of spots. You know what I mean? Where the blacks in shortage. You know what I mean? So clean up.
Pop's got the swag, you know.
I know, I see that still.
Pops has got the swag, you know.
Sorry, Pops, who do you support football team?
What are we doing?
United.
Okay. There's a certain glow around you. I was like, he has to, you know what I mean? I get it. Anyway, what's going on?
Where we go?
What's happening?
Bruv, would you let OVO 40 check you?
What do you mean, check me?
Would you let OVO 40 say to you, bruv, if we come to Toronto and play any other music other than Drizzy, it's on and popping?
I mean, I'm not a violent guy.
Would you let anyone check him?
I'm a reformed distinguished gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a conversation than get into anything.
With OVO 40.
Last time I heard OVO 40's name, I heard a tick, 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 tick after it.
Right.
So I don't think OVO 40. Well, first of all, you're a grown ass man about OVO 40. What we doing?
You know why I'm calling him OVO 40, bro.
But okay, 40. Nah, 40 ain't checking me, bro. He ain't checking, bro. Unless he's got a pair of Nikes in his hand, he ain't checking me, bro.
That's the answer I wanted, because obviously recently Cypher Sounds had to go online and he was explaining.
Big up Cypher. I've known Cypher for years. Yeah. Cypher, nah. I didn't respect that, because you don't do that to Cypher Sounds.
No.
Cypher Sounds, as far as I know, hasn't got a bad bone in his body.
Yeah.
He's on his comedy thing. He's one of the first people to do a podcast.
Yeah,
Him and Combat Jack were like the first hip hop podcast.
Yeah. Him and Rosenberg with one
shout to Rosenberg. So like, nah, you can't be like, there's certain people people know. This is why I don't like bullies. And for someone that's been bullied in the past, this is why I don't like bullies. Yeah. And they make my blood boil.
Facts.
And I just want to wipe all of them off the face of the earth. Yeah. They know who to pick on.
Yeah.
They normally do it when they're in a pack, or they normally do it when it's someone that's new to the area and they're like, oh, well, they can run their little game on said person, because 40, don't do that. He
was opening up for Dave Chappelle in Toronto, and he hired someone to do his IG for him to post.
Right.
And so what that gentleman did was post some footage and then put Kendrick's Not Like Us in the background.
Yeah.
So he immediately told him to take it down, but then he got a phone call, or he got a DM, I believe, from 40 saying, bruv, don't come to the city and get reckless. You know what I would have said? But I would have put back, bruv, you know who you're talking to, bruv, because this ain't.
I would have left it. You got time. I'd have left it on red.
Yeah, facts.
I left it on red. You're not threatening me for a DM, bro.
Yeah.
You can get my number.
Yeah.
I ain't hard to reach.
Yeah.
You're not threatening me for a DM. I can't take you seriously if you threaten me for a DM.
If
you're threatening me for a DM, you might as well call me and let's have a conversation. What are we doing?
Yeah, this is why Kendrick said these men are sensitive. Anyway.
Bruv, we need to stop letting these mofos from the other side of the fence come into our playground and want to act tough,
Yeah.
Sit your little Caucasian ass on the side. Let your boy who's confused whether he's white or black, Panda, Drake, come to the forefront. Let him take his shots.
Facts.
You just chill on the side. Don't catch a stray for trying to act like a bad man, yeah? Just chill on the side. We all know you got your health issues, courtesy of Dr. Pusha T. Chill on the side and shut your gums, innit?
Facts.
Simple.
Did you hear about Joe Biden pooing himself on stage?
Bro, Joe Biden's an old man. And these things happen. The fact this guy is the most powerful man in the world, I ain't got nothing bad to say about him.
Bro, he duded himself on stage.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about him.
Bro.
It's cool. I like going to America as well.
Yeah, but
I ain't got nothing bad to say about him.
Yeah, but why have they got a president there that don't know how to just hold his bowels up, bro?
Why have we got an Asian prime minister who acts like he doesn't represent for the minority?
We're gonna get to that.
Which poison do you want to drink?
We're gonna get to that.
What we did?
Have you heard about the 1% Club?
All the time. They're white, no?
No.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, go on. What are they?
It's a quiz. I see
that advert still.
It's a show with it has 100.
Bro, I'm shooting anything that moves today. I'm saying, yeah. Anything that moves is getting shot. But I've seen that show.
So basically, I've been watching it with little man.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's a contest, it's a game, it's a quiz.
Mm-hmm.
But it's based on your IQ.
Yeah.
So you, it's like 100 contestants,
right?
And questions are posed, and it depends how you read the question or how you understand how the question is put towards you. You can fumble the bag.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting because I was watching it with Shia, and Shia is very smart. Like,
send him on.
Very, very smart. He's taking lessons now.
Send him on.
He's taking lessons on a Saturday for 2 hours a morning, learning like different mathematics. And
send him on.
Yeah, he's a G like that.
Have you noticed Have you noticed, like, when's the last time you've been in Central? Like, just London?
Central London, boy. 6 months.
Yeah.
More, maybe.
Have you ever been to the zoo in London?
Bro. Yeah, no. I
Huh?
haven't been to the zoo. No, I haven't been to the zoo in London. What?
No, it's just interesting, man. Like, the other day I was doing an observation.
Yeah.
Like, London is a massive, like, London right now in 2024,
Facts.
June 2024, London has more pandas than China. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
That's quite possible, to
Yeah?
be fair. I wouldn't be surprised.
London has more pandas than China.
Yeah.
And China's the birthplace of pandas.
Yeah.
But right now,
There's a lot of pandas.
bruv, especially now summer's out, it's well, allegedly, the sun's, oh yeah, this is your favorite month of the year, isn't it?
What do you mean?
This is your favorite month of the year.
Why?
Why not? It's June, isn't it?
Why is it
Well,
my favorite?
it's allegedly summer.
Yeah, for real.
What else did you think I was alluding
I
to?
don't know. I don't know, bruv, with you.
But anyway, back to the pandas. So London has more pandas than China right now. That's a known fact.
Like live, real pandas.
I didn't give you context. I'm just saying that London has more pandas than China right now.
Okay, cool.
You just need to be outside for like 15 minutes, look at people's feet, and then you were like, wow, look how many pandas we have in London. Who knows what it's like outside of London, but
it's crazy.
London
Yeah, it's-
has a lot of pandas.
Yeah, what is up with that? What's wrong with people in their feet, man? There needs to be a clean up on aisle 10.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18.
No.
It's mad. I've seen people my mother's age, shout out to Mumsy, who rock them. That's how far gone it is.
Yeah,
And it's not going to go away like Von Dutch and them thing there.
not.
It's here to stay.
it is.
And I'm like, I can't own a pair of them. It's not happening. Crocs, I'm coming around to Crocs. I might bust a pair of Crocs. You know what I mean?
Joe's a Crocs.
No,
god.
but wait, hold on, wait a minute.
Joe's is a
Don't
Crocs
kiki
goddy.
it off like that. You were anti-Crocs, bro. You were like
Yeah,
the
I
Ku
was
Klux Klan to
anti-Crocs.
black people when it comes to Crocs, bro.
Yeah. Because it's like the shape of them and that,
But
man.
it's meant to be uber comfortable.
Probably.
So I'm going to wear some Crocs.
Are you going to cop some?
I'm going to cop some Crocs. I've
Are
seen
you
some
going to get
new
the
model ones.
Are
They
you
look
going to
dope.
get the little decor, the little...
No, I'm not gonna let people know what my name is because I see people have their name on it.
Yeah,
like,
you
what,
could get
trying
like
trying to
Gems on
remind
there.
yourself.
You
get the gems on it,
You
yeah.
can get like a...
Quiche.
Yeah, I'm not on it. I refuse.
What, to
I
wear
went
Crocs or
I
get
went
the...
Chinese with my cousins. My two cousins ain't seen for time. They both showed up in Crocs. I was like, what is going on? They're like, oh yeah. They got like all these jewels on there.
Yeah, man. It's
Wait, hold on, Keith, sorry. Are you against wearing
Against-
Crocs or
I'm not
having
wearing,
the
I'm
extra
not getting
shit?
into them. No, I refuse.
I was just gonna have them indoors just to like...
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
cool.
slippers.
Yeah,
But
but
you know-
the extra stuff now.
Nah, it's
Joe
the
wears them all
whole
the
like.
time.
I think it's a bit different. I think like
You wear them all the time.
Crocs.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
the...
Joe, yeah.
He's
I
the
used
first
to
person
know
I-
someone...
He's the first person I saw wear
Oh,
Crocs.
do you wear them in sports mode?
I don't need to. I have nowhere to run to
Hey.
or to run from.
You know what I'm saying? His face ain't on camera. What we did, he got nothing to run from. But I might invest in some Crocs still. Like I once, my previous role, I worked with someone who was part of the startup for Crocs.
Oh,
and he
shit.
gave me the whole breakdown of the history of Crocs, and I was just there like amazed. I was like, it just popped up. He goes, no, it's been around for years. But
Yeah,
what
have
happened
been.
was, he told me Bieber wore them, and he said, that's it. He said, once Justin Bieber wore them,
He was on.
they couldn't meet the demand enough.
Right.
I think he must have said they had to open somewhere else to create more to meet that demand. And then when they gave Bieber his own line,
Let's go to China.
bro, yeah, like everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Jeez.
that's what we do.
Yo,
Keisha,
Wagwan.
talk to me. What we've got in store for today?
Well, this week on the Drizzy and Morgan show, we'll be talking about the fallout after the Drake and Kendrick beef. Rishi Sunak wants to bring back national service,
Yeah.
and we asked the question: is love unconditional? Now, we do have a phrase of the day and break down a true crime documentary that shocked the world.
Yeah.
This and more.
Uh-huh.
What do you want to What should we talk about? I'm trying to think.
It's
down to me.
It's the same as usual. You let us know what you want us to talk about, and we
Let's
move.
stop idolizing celebrities. I think that's.
Oh, you want to talk about that? Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Go.
It's the Drizzy and Morgan show.
You know what idolizing is, right?
Yeah,
What-
let's. Shall we
Worshiping.
Google it?
Worship. I think it means worship. Yeah. Am I right? Am I wrong?
Well, let's find out.
Admire, revere, or love greatly or excessively.
Okay.
Revere. So yeah, admire. Okay, cool.
Okay. I don't know. I think this is what I'm noticing a lot now in pop culture, in culture in general. It's just that too many celebrities are being idolized, and they ain't good. They're not positive. They're not giving any inspirational information to their audience or to a audience. There's just a lot of negative popping this and that, shooting this. Like there's too much. Like
I think that about Megan Thee Stallion.
see, there you go.
I actually don't think she's a good rapper, like freestyler.
Yeah,
But I just think the whole like influence she has on young women is quite negative.
yeah,
And to an extent, there are other female artists like that as well. But again, I guess it's how you're raised, how you can like push back and be like, okay, cool. That's not, I like that for the entertainment aspect.
yeah,
But then when you actually see that it's having an effect on like, for example, I'll go out clubbing and I'll just see people mirroring like someone like Megan Thee Stallion. It's just like, ugh, you're not an entertainer.
yeah,
Like this is purely for entertainment. And yeah, I think like there needs to be a limit. Like for example, we had like, I grew up with like So Solid, More Fire Crew, whatever.
yeah,
Whatever they were rapping about, this, that, and the other. Even people, other, let's say even boys as well. Not everyone was doing what they were rapping about. You know what I mean? So when we say like idolizing and being influenced as well, there's a line.
yes,
And I don't think today people are stipulating where the line is drawn.
yeah,
There are artists that come out and they say, you know what, don't idolize me, don't worship me or nothing. I'm an artist.
yeah.
Like, follow my craft, not like my lifestyle and this and the other.
I think there's a few things to piggyback off what you're saying. Yeah, there's a few things. I think now a lot of children ain't being raised by their parents. Two, a lot of music is one-sided. You have to really like people go. You can get music. You can get all types of music everywhere. But if you're young, you're not going to Mos Def to listen. You're not going to listen to Mos Def. You're going to go listen to what's popping, what's fresh, what's new. And I just don't feel like now in the culture is enough of a balance of music for people who want to listen to lyrical content and go, okay, cool, this is my artist. Like a Lauryn Hill or
Robert Glasper, Mos Def.
Those type of artists that will just, obviously they've got a bop or two, but their music is more deeper.
Yeah.
Now I'm not dissing artists that are good or for a good time. Music is.
What do you guys think of Sexy Red?
Arts Drizzy.
Drizzy.
Wait. He was leading the
She's heavily
conversation. She's
influenced.
asking you a question.
She's talking to the both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, what she responded in response to what
What do
you
you
were
guys
saying.
think of Sexy Red?
So
Yeah.
please,
Guys.
you go ahead
Yeah,
first.
you go first.
No, please.
Rock,
It's my-
paper,
it's my-
scissors.
It's my pleasure. You
Rock,
go ahead
paper,
first.
Rock, paper, scissors. Do it now.
No, I got my answer, bro. You just answering it.
I don't think about Sexy Red. I don't. That's that music.
Joe?
Don't move me.
When I went ATL, she came out,
Smash.
bro. I'm saying the streets was gridlock.
Yeah.
But Dean's, oh my gosh.
Was it mainly women fans?
Yeah, man, it was mad.
It's a lot of women fans.
Mad. It's crazy.
But I feel like Americans are really influenced by music over there, especially like African Americans. It's like they have no like direction sometimes. I feel like everything is to do with music and the streets. There's no like, cool, I've just got a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but I think what you got to remember
to
is,
some extent,
regardless, so it's like when people say they're from the streets.
Right.
Being from the streets has different meanings to it, because even the kids that grew up on the same block that was going to school every day, still from that same block. The person that's on the corner is from that block. Yeah. The mum raising the children is from that block.
Yeah.
So everybody is still within that same place. So
I agree.
You can't it's kind of like it's not in your control to an extent.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You know, so
I think you need Sexy Red in the world. Growing up, who do we have? Kaya, Trina,
Little Kim.
It's not like Sexy Red has come out with a new set of words and the way to carry her. So it's just that we've got more access to it now because of social media. But I think she's just a small percentage of, because then on the flip side, you have, she's saying nothing. She ain't spitting no different to what Cardi and Nicki Minaj are doing. It's just they're easier on the eye. They pass the eye test.
Yeah.
So people let it slide because, Nicki Minaj got cheeks and all that. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? But Sexy ain't spitting nothing different to Nicki. If anything, Sexy's living her truth in comparison to Nicki, who, you know what I mean, tries to act like she's this when she's not really.
I just want to say those are just the opinions of Drizzy Head.
Yeah, before everyone.
I don't care. I don't give two shits.
This is why I asked him first, because I knew he spoke about Pandas really early, and
I don't care about the barbs, bro. I'm speaking my truths.
Yeah.
Like you can't tell me you're rooting for someone who is known to be very picky with what they do. Their husband is a known pedophile. We won't get into that, right? But then you get upset by me saying that Sexy Red raps the same lyrical content as Nicki Minaj. But because Nicki Minaj is better looking,
right,
people let Nicki and Cardi, etc. slide, but they kind of look at Sexy Red like the bad child of the group. Nah. Everyone should get the same amount of love. If you're rapping like that and someone who's on a higher pedestal than you in the game is rapping the same thing, there should be they're okay, but nah. She's honest. And I respect Sexy Red for being honest. Right. I respect it.
I would say that I don't knock anyone's hustle in the game. Like however you make it and however you succeed, I would never knock an artist. Do I like the music and the content? Nah. Half of it is dead food to me. And it kind of reiterated it when Kendrick Lamar and Drizzy and Drake battled, where I saw the shift in the culture, understand that really music is obviously something that people enjoy, but the lack of substance was needed. And the way that Kendrick Lamar is as an artist, there still isn't enough of that. I'd be happy if there was a clear balance, but we know record labels don't care about that. The record labels just want the ratchet shit to be out because that's what's selling and that's what's feeding the culture and making a ton of money off it. And all of that stuff where people get like the whole drill stuff, the whole environment is based on shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Now, when I grew up, it weren't like that. There was artists still doing that sort of stuff, talking about that
It wasn't like that when you were growing up?
I feel like it was.
No, there was more of a balance when I was growing up. There was your Snoops, then there was a Mos Def, then there was a Jay-Z, then there was a Common Sense. There was a DMX, but then there was a Tribe Called Quest. There was a Nas, and then there was the Jungle Brothers.
Yeah, don't forget the West Coast. The West Coast is a whole contribution to hip hop is gangster.
Yeah, of course.
Rap.
Yeah, of course.
That's a whole half of a country.
Yeah,
that's what they were pushing. Gangster rap.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the solution is simple. You said the record labels and that they don't care. They're pushing out all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Who is the people receiving this stuff?
All of us.
So if we're tired of it, we just stop listening to it. It's real simple.
Yeah, but
I don't know why we're overcomplicating.
Which is why you asked
That's
me.
why I said.
Which is why she asked me about Sexy Red, and I said that shit is trash.
Right? Okay, that's you, one person. You by yourself.
I don't listen to that.
Aren't gonna. That's fine. We've already.
That stuff is crap.
Okay. Anything else you want to add to that?
That stuff is fugazi.
Okay, cool. Now,
Goes off in the club though.
Wait a minute.
Get it sexy.
Now, if you were to go to the places where that shit pops off,
He has no business being there.
your
You have no
your
choice but
opinion
to.
might potentially change.
Yeah.
You might not be into it like you come home and that's what you listen to 24 hours a day. But
Nah,
when you get exposed to it,
Heights is past that. He's done with it. He's done
Yeah,
with
but-
it. He's done with it. He's over it.
It depends on the environment. No, but all I'm saying is,
He's over.
He's over it.
well, all I'm saying is if the people that the target audience demographic don't listen to said thing, if everyone likes vanilla ice cream and that's all they keep serving in the shops is vanilla ice cream, vanilla ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and then one day, you know, someone's like, well, what about strawberries? Can't you turn that into ice cream? What about chocolate? And then someone goes, all right, we're gonna start doing strawberry and chocolate ice cream alone. And no one else eats a vanilla ice cream. It's just gonna die out, and then now everyone's gonna eat chocolate and strawberry. We need to take back the record label. We should not let the record labels dictate what we listen to. If we don't want the ratchet shit, then let's ease up on it, innit?
I to a degree, I agree, but I don't think we're in control. Like, we're not in control of it, and you can see by the way that society is even going that we're not in control of it. And this is the thing, right? I've got no qualms with the type of music that gets put out in the culture. I've got no qualms with it. It's just not for me, right? One.
And that's fine. You're entitled to that.
I'm back
But can I ask you a question, sorry, quick?
Yeah, go.
How often do you look for new music?
All the time. All the
Because I
time.
feel like there's enough of the other music out there, and a lot of it is
Yeah.
doing well.
Yeah.
All right, question. Have you listened to Rhapsody's new album?
No, I haven't listened to it yet.
Then you're part of the problem.
No.
You're part of the
I haven't
problem.
listened to it. The only music I've been listening to is actually just Kendrick Lamar stuff, like the old stuff. And I went back to Mr. Morale the other day. Do you know what I mean? But again, I'm not a part of the problem because
You are.
I don't need to. But the thing about it is, I don't need to listen to anything that I don't like. So
you don't like Rhapsody?
Like what Joe is saying Joe is saying is sexy red pops. And I understand that. Even Teeks will tell you, even if in this conversation, Teeks will tell you when he's out and he's playing out in the clubs, those
Get
teams
'em
ring
sexy,
off.
yeah.
I don't care. What does that mean?
Right. But because you're not in that environment. But my point is, there is music of substance that you want, and you're not even listening to it. You're listening to Kendrick's old shit.
Yeah, but that's not to go to say that I wouldn't listen to Rhapsody.
No, I know, but I'm just saying
Rhapsody.
that stuff is dropping all the time. I like to walk the middle in regards to the music. I like to listen to the ratchet shit in small portions, and I like the conscious shit, and I like people who cover all bases in regards to rap. But when I'm seeing Rhapsody's albums dropped and it's on Tidal, I'm like, I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
Whether I like it or not, I won't know until I've listened to the album in its entirety.
I'll get to it.
But you can't say you want substance, and substance is there for you coming out every Friday, but you're listening to old stuff.
I'm not saying I want substance. I got substance. I'm saying there needs to be more substance in music for the younger demographic,
And there is.
and that's why. And that's why if we talk about what we spoke about from the day one, we spoke about idolizing artists. That was the whole premise of this conversation. How I feel about it is that these artists are being idolized and not being. Maybe it's the fault of the parents. It's the fault of the culture. Maybe it might be what you said. It might be that we're not looking for the right pockets of music because there is conscious music out there that we're not looking for.
Absolutely.
It could be that too. But my thing is we need to stop putting these people on pedestals like they are the be all and end all on what we are learning. Because at the end of the day, remember the conversation we had a few pods back about influence in music. And we felt at the beginning of the conversation, we were like, well, music doesn't really influence. And then we got round to the fact that it really does. So if you've got a girl telling you that she doesn't mind you sticking her finger in her bum hole, then excuse me, Dad, but that's the music that's out at the moment. Then and we're raising our kids on that. You know, like that's what's happening, Pops, right? So like let's, you know what I mean?
Those were the days.
Yeah.
They've changed now. But hold on, wait a minute, hold on, wait. Because I need to ask a question now.
Go.
Your Twitter profile pic is who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Is that not some form of idolizing?
No, because I appreciate his music. So I can appreciate. Jay-Z is not somebody who I idolize, but I can appreciate his struggle and how he came up and respect what he does. You got to remember, Drake, you act like you don't really know me, and I hate that when you do that.
I'm not saying, wait a minute.
No,
You're
I hate when you
changing
do
that
that.
if that.
No, because
you're on the defense.
no,
You've gone
I am
on the
on
defense.
defense.
You're on the defense.
I'll tell you why I'm on defense.
I'll let you speak.
I'll tell you why I'm on defense, because I grew up in the culture. I grew up with my father's sitting there, and the first music he used to play was Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One.
Of course.
All that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been raised on all sorts of stuff, Wu-Tang Clan, to all of the stuff that's coming out today.
Mm-hmm.
So at this moment in time in 46 and 47, and I can see the landscape of how the music is going, and I'm seeing the music that's being put out to our children, and also knowing that some of these children don't have guidance. I just don't think that we should be idolizing these kids, and I think there needs to be more balance.
Fine. But what I asked you just a minute ago has no reference to not listening to. So I just said your profile picture on Twitter is Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
So the grand scheme of this conversation we're having about idolizing stuff, Keish just said in the official synopsis of what it means, admiration. So you are, based on that theory, you are admiring Kendrick Lamar.
I admire him, but
to put him as your profile pic.
I think there's a difference between admiration and worship.
Yeah, of course.
And I think that's the point I'm trying to make. There's artists are being worshipped. And I don't worship artists.
Me neither, but
Idolize
I don't
artists.
have...
Either you idolize artists.
No. I probably did when I was a kid. I probably was the first, if I'm gonna pinpoint it, it's probably Snoop. When Snoop first come out, I just thought that was everything. Because of the sound, it was new. But then as I got older and I started to realize that these people are just human beings like me and you, then it changed. Keish, let's move.
These two Donnies are bonkers.
Sunak wants to bring back national services.
Yes.
Drizzy?
He wants to bring it back. He wants to bring it back by 2025. Now this
So
is
next year.
Yeah, so this is like the last time this was even introduced was like 1960s when it became mandatory for you to take up national service, when you had to do it. Sunak's saying from the age of 18, from the age of 18 you either partake in full-time military service or you do community service in some point. So he's saying maybe every other weekend or once a month you volunteer, you give back to food banks and you help out people in the community of some sort. How do we feel about it?
Can I just say something?
Go for it, Pops.
But it's not something new that he's come up with.
No.
Because even in some of these European countries, that's standard.
Yep.
That they do national service anyway.
Yep.
Until a certain age, they're bound to do it and they can't get away from it. So it's not something new that he's introducing.
No.
It's something that he's just got and he's just come up with it and, I've got a new idea.
Right.
It's not new.
Also, as well, do we think that might be a good solution to getting kids off of the streets as well? Because it gives them some form of discipline and structure. Even if they're like, right, I'm not doing further education or whatever, I don't want to work, blah, blah, blah. It gives them an opportunity to gain a skill set, learn a trade, maybe.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Drizzy doesn't have the same opinion.
I'm not with anything. It's just a thought I had just then. I think it would be. It might be the solution.
When I first heard about
out of control right now.
I first heard about it, that was where I went.
Okay.
Where in my mind I went to knife crime, gun crime.
Drizzy's just staring at me like I can't wait to do what I want to do.
Giving kids something to do. It was something in my group chat that popped. Because there was lots of different opinions. There was opinions of, this is not my country to fight for.
And they live here.
Keish.
Do they have a British passport?
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, man.
Keish. And then everybody were like, I'm not sure about it. But then one of my brethren who went to jail, shout out to Itch, love you to death. He always talks about his experience and how maybe something like that, where he could have gone and done something just to,
Instead of time.
focus on and give him some sort of stability in scheduling, it might have changed the way that his trajectory was.
Right.
And where he ended up.
Yeah.
So he gave me a real life example of how he felt about that. I don't know the reason why. Dad alluded to it. Like it's not a new concept.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You know what the government's like? They got their own agendas, right? But I just feel, personally, it could be a good thing.
Yeah, and I mean, I bumped into a man outside the gym the other day, a really old school veteran. I think he worked in the war or whatever back in the day, and it was very funny because he was just like, "Oh, I got drafted when I was whatever age," and I was just like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And then he was saying like something about the sea.
Whoa! Who's this woman?
Hello.
Hey, Lise.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about what did he say? Oh my god! He said something about I got drafted, whatever. Me and this older guy was there, and we was in this room, and then he was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm part of you guys were part of the CCC or something like that."
Right.
And he was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And then the older guy said, "Oh yeah, you're going to be doing the catering, right?" And he's thinking, aren't I going to get souped up with like guns and whatever, or this, that, and the other?
Oh, wow.
He's like, no, you're going to be part of the catering. And just as he was about to be like, no, I think there's some mistake, the older guy was like, no, shush.
Yeah.
And he ended up being able to stay in England and go back and forth to home. And then he was just part of the kitchen crew.
Oh, wow.
And that was it. He didn't have to go off to like whatever country and this, that, and the other.
Didn't have to go fight.
It's not. So from that, what I got was it's not necessarily you just get drafted and you're off with.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
this, that, and
exactly.
the other. It could be here. It just depends. And I think when Rishi Sunak is saying all these things, he needs to put out that information as to say like what you could be drafted doing.
Right.
There's
Here's
this guy
your
thinking.
options.
He said, "Oh, I was crying when I left home."
Yeah.
And this, that, and the other. And then it wasn't even that deep because he was part of the catering service. So yeah.
Freckles.
Bro, we got a snap election coming.
Yeah.
These men are just trying to get votes, bro. That's all. They don't care. You could have announced this last year before last. These men don't care. They're just doing whatever sounds good on paper to get votes in. At the end of the day, the grassroots problem is the educational system is screwed, bro. They need to put life skill set subject matters in school. The school is a prehistoric, dead structure.
Yeah.
Show these kids how to do. We're in a new age. All right, forget about you can still do the carpentry and the plumbing and stuff like that. But we're in a new age. Get these kids coding and stuff like that. When they come out of school during the summer, have some little things set up. But you lot were cutting back on costs, so you lot took away all those little places we used to go growing up just to chill out and hang out, where our parents know, they're all in the center over there playing video games or this, that, and the third. Like, don't disrespect and insult the intelligence of the people by going, I want to bring this back. First of all, it's not an original idea. And secondly, this guy clearly doesn't care about these things because you had one job. It was D-Day Memorial Remembrance Day not too long ago. You cut from the celebrations as the Prime Minister of this country to go do TV interviews and stuff when these fallen soldiers, regardless of what your opinion is on war and stuff like that, people lost lives, innit?
Yeah.
Defending this country. And this motherfucker decided like he can't even stay there for the whole ceremony because he's got some prior TV arrangements to deal with. You're the Prime Minister. Nothing moves until you say it moves. Yeah. You tell these people, I'm at this memorial service right now. You're going to have to push this thing back. Actually, while I'm on the phone to you, where's my PA? Hand the phone to your PA. The disrespect. I don't know. We've probably, all of us sitting in this room now, probably have relatives who probably fought in the war.
Yeah.
He couldn't even stay there, the face of this country. Whenever Biden looks at the UK, he thinks about Rishi. Whoever else in the rest around the world, look at this guy. This guy couldn't even stay to show his respect to the fallen soldiers, but you somehow think that you announcing this national service shit, these youngins are gonna respect you and be like, sign me up. And like Keith says, you're not even saying the different levels and
what it entails.
what it is.
Yeah,
You're just letting people think it's just put a gun in my hand and tell me run out there and shoot people. I don't even know why I'm shooting at them for. For what?
Listen to.
But also as well, doesn't anyone think that actually for him to say that what are we preparing for?
Yeah.
And then it just so happens that what's his name? What's his name from Russia?
Oh, Putin.
Yeah. Has now got beef with the USA.
Yeah.
And then what are we going to do? Flipping put our 2 pence in there and flipping.
Yeah.
You know what the UK is? The UK is that
A bomb rider.
outsider that's just moved into the ends and they've realized who the top don is and they want to do whatever the top don is doing.
Just
And they
so
just
they
want to
got the
be
backing.
involved. They're not even going to the party. They just want to get an invite to know that someone thought about them. Leave Putin and Biden to do their thing.
Yeah.
Like, you clearly don't respect the people who already live here. You expect the minority to be like, oh, you know what, bro? Let me go hang out with Dave, because you know Dave's going to be like, oh, Geezer, what, you joining me in to go national service? Get some guns, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Like we're on some Bad Boys
But
thing.
this is all
bro.
this is all allies though, isn't it? This is all what they do. When you're allies to another country, they get involved, you get involved. Is it
But you
right?
can also be an ally by saying left and right.
Yeah.
Let's come round to my house and let's go somewhere neutral, sit down, have a nice little meal, and let's just talk about this. Let's talk. You know how many things have been resolved through talking?
Facts.
And you know, no bullet has to be shot, no blood has to be shed. Let's just talk. They like to say, BT used to say, it pays to talk. That was one of their best adverts. It pays to talk. These motherfuckers don't talk. Yeah. Sorry, Pat, I'm going to be swearing a lot today. Excuse my French. Le Fosse. Like, it's just annoying. There seems to be no talking. The only time they want to talk is when they want us to vote in public to vote.
It's not that simple, the talking thing. Let's be guided when we say that.
Okay.
Because you know, not like
be real and tell the people why we're really fighting.
No, but the thing is, Rishi for the most part is completely out of touch, because for the most part, national service already exists.
Yeah, true.
Let's like saying 18 is too late.
Yeah,
like because I've worked in schools for, like the last 10 years on and off. Like there's loads of things, like there's loads of coding courses. There's loads of like I went to the cadets. I did all of that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I did all of that stuff.
He's just not aware, is he?
He's just not aware of that. Like,
No,
right.
he's not in
Like a
that.
few of my friends, like they went to Afghanistan, they didn't come back. Do you get what I'm saying?
dear.
So it's like there's a loads of things been going on since since I guess you'd say up until about 2010. Like 'cause that's when I was in school. You knew. Like even for example now, more people are going to university than ever before.
Right.
And part of the process of even applying for university, you have to go and do volunteering.
Yeah.
You need to have stuff on your CV.
Yeah. Right.
You know, so like it's just a case of he's just playing politics.
right.
That's literally
He
it.
wants votes. So the same people that voted Brexit is the target audience for, I want to bring back nationals. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to vote for him.
But playing politics, it like if the general consensus, especially in a black culture, is like this ain't my country or I ain't fighting for the team. Is that a smart thing saying let's do this mandatory service? Because
I think
you're not getting votes
in an idealistic way. He thinks it's making people like feel better about the country, because there's definitely some discontent around the country, and it's like he has the opinion that national service will bring back this whole national identity or patriotism and whatnot.
I see.
But I feel like he's going about it the wrong way.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not a politician, so
Yeah.
But you know, there's ways you work, how you work with people in the schools and whatnot. You know, like back in the day, going to Buckingham Palace was a big thing when you went to school.
Yeah.
The school trip.
Like, you know, but all that stuff, I guess if it's been phased out, then of course people aren't going to have a sense of national identity.
Facts.
You know what, Joe? Yeah, you raise an interesting point about being out of touch. Like, even I'm just speaking on my behalf. Yeah,
Yeah.
even sitting over here, when Obama got elected to be president, it felt like even when he was talking in the media and stuff like that, there was still like a certain, like I could just imagine like Americans of the African side, you know, they call themselves African Americans, but you know, our community out there, it felt like he was still talking as if he was talking directly to them. It's just that he was adding maybe some more words in the sentence, but he was still talking like to them.
Yeah.
So they could relate to him. Like he was still doing things like, I know this is a very like low hanging fruit example, but like, for example, he would do his end of year Obama playlist of songs.
Right.
And then his end of year Obama playlist of movies.
Right.
You can kind of relate to that. Like, this is the big president. This guy could just press a button, boom, things just disappear. Like, he was still doing relatable stuff towards the community, right?
Yeah.
Everyone we know we get all of we just get the conveyor belt of just Cambridge rejects as our prime ministers, right?
Yeah.
But like, Rishi coming, right? And it's like, this guy has nothing relatable to him. Like, even in his own community, it's sort of like, this guy is just not relatable. He doesn't say anything or do anything or carry himself a certain way to be like, oh yeah, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying?
You basically, he's out of touch.
Like, he doesn't say anything to make you go raw. You know, like, I eat that as well, or raw.
He doesn't even know how to put petrol in his car.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, now elections are coming around now. He wants to be dressing down a certain way. He wants to be wearing Adidas and so, oh, look at me, I'm Samba Gang. It's like,
I get it. It's all a rollout. I understand. It's all a rollout.
I think he's dropping an album or something.
I just thought when it first came up, because again, I'm not politic Morgan. I really don't know much. I just know what I know, and that's. But when he was speaking about it initially, I was just thinking maybe if this was going to, because at the end of the day, let's face it, if they decide that this is going to be a thing, it's going to be a thing, right? Mm-hmm. And it could benefit in certain circumstances. Yeah. It's like with the whole thing with why the society is just fat. Like back in the day, you had to do a course in certain PE. You had to do certain. You had to do. They trained. Yeah. That was obviously to do with the army as well and stuff like that. But you had to train a certain way. You looked a certain way as a man, and that society brought you up a certain way. It's like what's Donny's name from Spurs? Son. And remember, he had to cut one time because he had to do national service during the thing. So it's
like jury duty.
It's a thing, innit? Like it's not like this. Again, it's not a new. This is not a new phenomenon, and as Joe alluded to it, this is something that if you looked into it, you would know that this is.
And that's the thing.
It's an
we
option.
do need to actually like educate ourselves on it more.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we see when these things come up, research into it, look into it, rather than rely on what you see on social media or in the news. Because at the end of the day, you never know. We could benefit from it because we were ahead of the game, or there might be a list that we need to be added to in order to. You never know. They might flipping end up making you do a master's or something and pay for it or whatever. Like there could be things. Could be anything.
100%.
And I think if you educate yourself on that, then you probably could be ahead of the curve.
And I think the thing is that, as you quite rightly said, it's election season now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a couple of months now.
5th of July.
So they'll throw all these sound bites out there.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what that is.
Buzzwords sound sexy, everything.
Yeah, exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The fact that now we're sitting down and talking about it means that it served its purpose.
It's worked, yeah.
It has worked.
That's what we're talking about.
That's why we're there now. They'll talk about the NHS, immigration.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All these things they'll throw out there as well.
Yeah.
We're going to do this, we're going to do that. They've had years.
Facts.
Yeah.
And nothing's changed.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing is, they always throw up the immigration side of things, right? And it's like, I understand you want to control who's coming over the borders and stuff like that.
They do that for Liberal Democrats.
But like, can't you do it in a way where it doesn't seem just so nasty and just racist
100%.
and just horrible?
Yeah,
like,
they
can't
do
you
that.
just
They
say,
do that.
hey, if you want to come to the UK, you need to meet these criteria. If you're coming to the UK, within a year, you need to have a job, or you need to be coming over to learn a trade, which can then be applied to be of service to the country.
Yeah.
Or you're coming to be a nurse, you're coming to be a doctor, because the NHS is in the shambles right now. We could really use you helping us to the NHS. So if you're coming over here, we just ask that you're coming over here to learn a trade or whatever to contribute to the wider scheme of
The
things.
thing is, though,
you know what I mean?
The thing is, though, this is where I say, like, and I don't mean this in a patronising way to anyone that's listening, but this is where we need to educate ourselves on it. And I've been shut down on this conversation before.
Yeah.
It's a simple case
All right,
of
Keisha,
like...
we've heard enough. It's okay. Sorry, go on. No, I'm joking. Go on, carry on.
You see?
No, we want to listen to you,
but
man. Go on.
Say, for example, you know
Speak the
where
truth.
you said,
but
like...
we are wrapping up though.
Yeah. Guys!
We've got 30 seconds. We're down to
That's exactly what I was
27.
going to say.
Yeah, no.
You see, like, when we're saying, like, oh, you know, if you're coming over here with a trade or this, that, and the other, or if you're coming over here to be a doctor, nurse, blah, 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 because NHS is short, that happens.
Yeah.
That actually happens already.
Yeah, it does.
I live near where the Imperial College, like, housing is.
Right.
Towers. Thousands and thousands of students.
Yeah.
Even when I work the elections that's just gone and just happened.
Yeah.
All these people, I'm looking at their license, you have to look at their ID. They're all from out of London, they're either from abroad. They're coming here to get their qualifications so they can work in this society.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that there's a lot of people within our society who already live here that don't take up that opportunity. So when we're saying, like, I actually, not like, oh, these people are coming in here and taking our jobs. I'm sure, like, our grandparents heard that and this, that, and the
of
other.
course, yeah.
But the people that live here do not want to do and work hard and do, like, not everyone, but some don't want to do that, and then complain like, oh, I can't get a doctor's appointment, oh, I can't do this, can't do that. But actually, you had the opportunity to do exactly what these international students are doing, and they're paying triple of what we're paying,
100%.
and you just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So it's where I'm saying you got to educate yourself on, like, these things, because at the end of the day, they are going to discuss NHS, they are going to discuss immigration, they are going to discuss these things, because it is an issue, because we're having more international people come over here and do things that we should be doing.
But that's the thing, Keish. They don't. You see how you explain it right there? They will never say it.
No,
like
they'll
that.
be like, oh my
They
God.
just keep using
You know
the
what-
I word,
do you know what
immigration,
they-
and use it as a fair word.
Do you know what they
know
do?
what I'm saying?
Do you know what they do? They post those videos of the people coming over on the boats.
This is what
And
I'm
they're
saying.
like, this is what the problem is. Look, this is why we need the immigration controls. And they scare people. Then they start doing more reports. It's mainly BBC News.
Yeah.
They mainly start doing reports on, like, crime in your area and being like, yeah, this is why we need to push this agenda. And
Yeah.
and I think people are wising up to that now, I hope, to know that it's actually just BS for them in order to get your vote.
And that's the thing.
So, yeah.
If they ran a poll, we're cooking, bro. We don't cook on politics a lot. Just I'll give you an outro. You'll know when it's here. If they said,
Could you do it for me now?
Here, huh?
Could you do the outro for me now?
Yeah. I got you.
Cheers.
If they said, like, oh, here's the images you're used to seeing. Say, for example, you're the opposite party to the Conservatives, Labour, for example. Here's the images you're used to seeing of people crammed up on boats, this and the third, coming into the shows, whatever. But on the flip side, percentage-wise, 75% of the doctors you see at GPs or in hospital that serve you at your every need, whether you've got a bad elbow or cough or cut or whatever, or you're pregnant, you're going to give birth, they're not actually from the UK.
They're not British.
They're internationally known.
Yeah.
That would give people a bit more of a like, oh, hang on a minute. Because he keeps showing me these images of people on boats and stuff, but the majority of the people that actually serve in our country aren't even from the UK. I need to change my way of
where's the
looking at that.
balance?
I didn't know you and Keisha were the... I didn't know you.
I
lot.
follow
You got to
politics
pay
mad.
attention, bro.
Yeah,
you got to pay
I'm a-
attention, bro.
I,
You lot
I'd even
are-
consider going into politics.
So
Same.
Okay, so cool. So let's do this more often.
No,
Let's do this more
I
often.
don't need people know my political views to come for me for
First of all,
Do
socials.
this more often. then.
First of all, someone told me during lockdown when I was like, you know what, yeah? They said to me, brother, you're going to go in there with all the best intentions you got in the world.
Yeah.
You'll probably have a list of intentions as long as the weeks in a month. Bro, there's going to come a time you're going to have to put what is going to serve the people best against your moral compass. And this role here, this thing here is going to test you, and you're probably going to open your eyes to certain things that might shook you to your core. He's like, brother, don't give yourself that headache.
Facts.
Stay away from that shit.
The only thing I get involved with politically is I'm in touch with my local MP.
Nice.
That's it.
I think that's important. Like local.
We should all
I think
have
local
access,
is
at
more
least know
important.
who our local MP is,
100%.
right?
That I agree with.
Your local MP is probably white.
Yeah. And I probably respect him as well.
Because he's white.
Yeah. I respect white people.
I know you do. What?
Yeah, man.
The way you said it was like more than.
Yeah, but certain black people in communities, bruv, come on, bruv. Let's not.
That's the thing as well. We looked at our own. Sometimes our own will be the one to sell us down the river as well.
Just a little
right?
fun fact.
down the
Just a little fun fact when you're thinking about voting.
Yeah. Keish, rap it.
Did you know
Yeah.
that
Pause.
TFL?
Yeah.
So you know, obviously, what's our mayor's name again?
Sunak.
Sunak, yeah.
Sunak. Yeah.
Rishi-
If I don't- what-
Go with
no,
that.
it's Sunak. One thing-
Anyway,
Yeah. No. Oh.
Sunak is the
Oh.
Prime Minister, Khan, innit?
Sadiq Khan.
Sadiq Khan.
Right.
So
Did
these
you
bumper
know?
Quiet, you didn't know. You didn't know.
You lot are the politic
You didn't
gods.
know.
You lot are the
Did you know?
politic
No,
gods,
it's okay.
bruv.
Cool. No, when you're looking like you was like.
I'm waiting for the
Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway, there is 5.5
This is an
billion-
audio broadcast.
Yeah.
There is
you're
meant
right.
to be 5.5 billion pounds worth of unclaimed Oyster card payments that TFL have in the bank.
Yeah.
Now, who's in charge of putting that out there and using it for the community?
Yeah.
The Mayor of London,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So what are they doing with that money? They're reaping the interest of this, that, and the other. They're putting up prices of travel.
Yep.
What they should be doing is using that for, I don't know, like people that come straight out of uni. They need a free travel for the first year of them being employed or something like that. They should do something like that, but they're not. They're holding it because they're unclaimed because they're on Oyster cards that people haven't used or they've lost it or whatever, and they haven't registered it, so they
Just
can't
transfer
claim it.
over, whatever,
Cool,
yeah, yeah.
exactly. So when we're asking for things to go up, when our roads have got all these potholes, when they're adding on more congestion charge, when they're adding on more ULEZ charges, this, that, and the other,
Speak, sister.
we should be considering this £5.5 billion that's sitting in the bank. Anyway,
Jeez.
I close my case.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we haven't had much fun on this podcast today is because of Drizzy and Keisha. You do not put that towards me.
You know, education is fun, right? You know, learning new things is fun.
No, I'm with you lot, but it's like I need to get my swole on right now.
Go ahead then. Don't fumble.
Okay,
Go ahead.
cool. Let's keep it
Don't
moving.
fumble. Go
Keisha.
ahead.
It's the Drizzy and Morgan show.
Anyway, what's going on for Diddy?
Bro, this is his subject.
What's going on with
He
Diddy?
put that in the list. And I wanted to know. Because I remember in the last episode, I brought Diddy up and Donnie right here was like, bruv. Ding, 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 ding. So when Diddy came back up in the list of conversations to have on the pod this week, I was like, have I missed something?
Clearly.
What's happened?
Before there was allegations, before
No.
he was like
When he
saying
whooped Cassie's ass?
there was allegations and he settled out of court and
Yeah.
this, that, and the third, and he put up his posts about apologies. No, he put out his posts about people trying to use his name, this, that, and the third.
For clout.
That was then.
And financial gain.
Now we have actual footage of Puff Daddy,
P. Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs.
all of that.
Whooping ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so it's a different
Yeah, it's a
conversation now.
Yeah.
Also,
Yes.
where are all the people that are saying that Cassie was lying?
Yes. But if you check it, right, we kind of knew, and we were saying it we said it since last year.
We were trying to
remember
be
the last pod. Remember the pod we was like,
Season finale.
Yes.
Right. But we did not think
We didn't
it
see
was
it.
of this extent.
Yeah.
We thought it was a little stop yourself, Cassie,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Ow.
Sorry, that hurt you. Sorry, bro.
Hey, his dad's in
things
the room,
like
you
that.
know.
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Sorry, Pop. That's just an example.
yeah, bro. That's
This is right. Manners. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. We thought it was one of those things, or like,
yeah.
do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But the fact he did, and the problem with it is like, people online need to just slow down
Take heed.
and just put yourself in other people's shoes, because the thing we always, and I've been guilty of this in the past as well, where I hear about these domestic abuse cases, I'm like, why didn't you just walk out the door?
Yeah, it's hard.
But it's not
Pause.
that easy when that's all you've been exposed to. If you've been
Yeah.
experiencing domestic abuse from an early age, like your mom's doing it to your dad or your dad's doing it to your mom, because people like to think it's only men that abuse women. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
And it's not always physical, it's mentally as
Exactly.
well.
Yeah.
But if you've been exposed to that from a very young age, it's like the norm to you.
Yeah.
So when it happens to you at your big age, you're just like, well, this is life, innit? This is how it goes.
Yeah.
But people need to take that into account, because I see too many people saying, why didn't she leave? You don't know. She probably wanted to leave, and Puff made her an offer she couldn't refuse, where it's like, all right, get the door's there. It's wide open. Walk through it. Just remember, I know where your mum, your dad, your siblings, all that live here. But go ahead, walk out the door. It's okay. The door's right there.
Yeah.
You can walk out.
Yeah.
We don't know these things. You know what I'm saying? And then you see that video and you're like, yo, I don't know if there's anything under the sun or on God's green earth that could make me react like that to a woman. I don't know what she can say to me that would ever make me respond like that or even do to me. You do that as a father. You've got sons. So you're saying this
example.
This example here is flying, son. Do you know what I'm saying? You also got daughters. Now, I don't know if your daughters was exposed to what happened there, but they've clearly seen it. They go to school. That video's hot topic. Your daughters have seen you handle a woman like that. Now, that just brings up a whole bag of worms. Well, what happened to mum? Yeah. What happened? How do you treat other women, this, that, and the third? And then you bring out that listen, you should have just stayed quiet because whatever you call
that video turned into a meme.
That video where you apologized. You didn't even call her name.
Yeah.
First things
apparently couldn't.
He's not allowed to legally.
I think
he's not allowed to mention her name.
But I felt like he didn't even address. Like, look, this videos came out.
But
can you notice the reoccurring conversation we're having about like just these men in these places that just they're not in touch. Like, they're out of touch completely. Like, for you to go and apologize and stand in front of a camera and say, I'm going through therapy. Well, isn't that something you should have been doing?
Bro, if you're really good, Pops,
the thing is you got powerful men, or you could say women, but powerful men.
Yeah.
Who's in those positions, who take advantage of the positions that
they
they're
do.
in.
Yeah.
And you were talking about music and how it influences people, especially the younger generation. And that it influences them. And imagine you're a young person and all of a sudden you see one of your favorite artists out there. You know, you're vulnerable.
Yeah.
And this is the positions that they find themselves in. And of course, these men, they take advantage of that situation.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And this is where we are now.
That's where we are.
How many of them have we seen that's got caught over the years? You know,
Yep.
in their positions.
Yeah. 100%.
I don't think it's done. To wrap up on this, I don't think it's done.
No.
My thinking cap was like, why didn't whoever had access to this? Why didn't they release this during the whole Kendrick Drake stuff? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it came out almost like a week after that. Just died. I'm like, hold on a minute.
Yeah, but the new cycle, it was just waiting for that space.
Do you know what? This is going to happen over a period of probably like the next 10, 20 years. And the reason why I say that is because it's not just Cassie. It's not just Cassie. And Cassie is not going to, nothing else is going to come from Cassie. You're just going to get more people that are going to come out.
Yep.
He already sold his shares of whatever that.
Everything,
everything. He's been dropped by brands. He's been dropped by this, dropped by that. And
I think him and Russell Simmons are in Bali, bro. They're on a Bali team.
That seems to be the safe space.
Do you know what I'm actually? I mean, I'm a really big Beyonce fan and very big Jay-Z fan, right?
Yeah.
I think they're a very big power couple.
Yeah.
Not my worst fear. I don't really care like what happens because, like we said, we're not really idolizing people like that. But I think something's going to come out from Jay-Z's side. Because
not Big Hove.
No, I know, and I don't want that to be the case, obviously.
But but you're right.
Maybe he's put things in place where he thought he might be untouchable and this, that, and the other. Maybe, I don't know. But I just feel like him specifically was in, I'm never going to get a brand deal or anything like that if he ever finds out I'm speaking about this. But
remember, it's Beyonce's internet.
I believe that you could not be in those places. You remember like the parties of him, Damon Dash, Aaliyah, J-Lo.
Yeah.
Like,
but I wasn't there, but yeah.
All those kind of things. Yeah. That was that environment and that time when people were all just, everyone was sleeping with other partners. Yeah. Everyone was going to those parties, and all you saw was a picture, and it was just like, oh, this is an iconic picture, but not realizing.
But this is the world. This is the key. This is the thing, right?
You have to have NDAs to go to these.
We're now living in a place where things are being exposed day by day, year by year, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because the way that we've heard about Hollywood and the way Hollywood is, how we understand the music business to be. Like, I can definitely speak for Drizzy in the sense of we've both been in the game and we've both rubbed shoulders with certain people and seen certain things.
Well, you guys know from my experience that it can be
Yeah.
treacherous.
I mean, Drizzy's been to like freak offs. He's been in He's been in places where a lot of you know what I mean, like a lot of stuff's been happening. But but the long and short of it is, right, this is the main thing that I want to get across. This is the world we're living in right now. Cat Williams mentioned it right at the start of the year, and he said it like everything's coming to light. If you got money that you can get away with something.
But that's the thing.
And
the more money you have access to, is the more you think you're above everything else.
Yeah.
And because money has now become this thing in regards to life, where it's like money, you need money in order to survive as opposed to live. So people just think the more money they get is the more untouchable they become, and the more anything they have urge to do, they can do it. And if it doesn't go the way they want it, it's like, apparently he paid $50K for that video. But apparently I think they found it at the crib. I don't know how the video, but he paid $50K to the hotel to get that video.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So again, when we go back to you putting up your little Instagram story thing where it's like people using my name, this, that, and the third. No, you know what you've done.
Yeah.
People are a little bit more forgiving if you just out the gate, as soon as Cassie said boom, you'd be like, you know what? I thought in your head, you'd be like, you know, I thought me and her had an agreement. All right, cool. You know what, guys? Yep, there was a time in my life I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
If you had said that from the jump, we're not here right now.
But also as well, you shitted on Cassie by making that statement. It would have been better even if he said nothing.
Yeah.
But the fact that he said people are using my name for clout and money and for a come up and blah, 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 blah,
Brother,
blah.
Kid Cudi's people have confirmed
Yeah.
you blowed up the man's car. Brother, this isn't Bad Boys, which you're going to get to in a minute. What are you doing?
Bad boy.
What are you doing, bro?
It's very true.
Nah, bro. This guy's playing GTA or something, man.
True.
But yeah.
Keish. Hey.
It's the Drizzy and Morgan show.
Hypothetical scenario, Keish.
Yeah.
It's trending online. Question. Would you rather be stuck in the woods with a man or a bear? What's your answer?
Well, if it's my man, then I don't mind. We can make time go past. Sorry, Dad.
That's all right. That's fine.
I mean, not just that. We could like
You're in a natural
create a
environment,
like build a
No, because the conversation online is giving way too much context, and I just needed to word it a certain way for you to get the answer. So you would say you'd rather be stuck with a man in the woods.
Yeah, but it'd have to be a man. I know.
I was hoping she gave that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously what's been happening is the conversation's been leading down the garden path.
I'd rather be in a man with a bear because, at least a bear won't cheat on me.
Oh, it's the Omega level.
Is it really doing that?
Oh,
is it doing that?
Okay, cool.
Are you serious?
Oh, it's popping.
Shut up, man.
It's popping off.
Girls, ladies,
It's
whatever, when you're saying that, shut up, man.
It's popping off a line.
No, just let them know. It's not Winnie the Pooh or Yogi Bear or them man there
It's
you're
like
in the
I
woods
will
with,
flipping rip
You're
you to
with
shreds
a
at
bear
night
in its
time.
natural habitat. You're trespassing in the bear's territory, and you choose a bear over a man.
Yeah.
I'll be at your funeral to eat the nice West Indian food, and act like I've known you for years.
Listen.
Idiot.
Listen.
Stupid.
The bear could still be in the woods and you're with the man, but at least like you could feel like you're protected.
But don't you notice the way the way the question's framed in the first place? It's framed for bias.
Say it again.
The way that the word
The question.
The scenario.
would you rather be stuck in the woods with a bear or a man? So when you hear it, see, you didn't hear it that way because maybe you're wired different. When you hear it online, it's.
But people online just chat shit, man. What are you gonna do? Be in the bear in the woods with the bear, and you don't even go to the gym and run with your fat self, and you're just gonna be like, yeah, I'd rather choose a bear first. And no, you're not. Sorry, I'm sick of these people. I'm sick of sometimes women just chatting shit online.
Facts.
You're not. That's why you're alone. That is why you're by yourself. And yes, you can call me a pick me, but I get picked. Okay?
No. I agree.
It's silly. It's becoming
I
silly
agree.
now. It's becoming silly. Like,
It's a
let's
lot.
everyone grow up and stop. Let's just be silly. Let's
Okay,
not be
Keish,
silly.
while you're in your bag, I want to catch you while in your bag.
Go on.
So there's this video going on. There's this video circulating online. Jojo was exposed to this video while I was coming to the studio. So in this video, this Donnie is saying, ladies, hold on, I should
My
have thought of an
Mercedes.
accent.
Fofo in the back, too fat.
He's going, ladies, let me tell you something. The man does not love you. And I'll tell you how the man does not love you. Pops, I don't want your 2 cents, Pops. I want the whole pound.
Whoa.
Thoughts.
What?
Well then,
Okay.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, you got there in the end.
Bro,
you got in
you
there.
need a
You got
cleanse.
there in the end with
You need a
thoughts.
cleanse. You need a cleanse, bro. You're a sick individual, bro. In front of your dad as well. You're a sick guy, bro. Anyway, this guy saying in the video, this guy saying in the video, ladies, you can tell if a man loves you by this one thing. If, which is a movie that's in cinemas right now, but if a man does not purchase you a house after a week of dating,
What?
that man doesn't love you.
What? Okay.
I repeat, ladies, where's my camera? Right, ladies, it's your favorite cousin here, Drizzy, aka Caramel Sunday, 2 times on a Sunday, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? I'm free Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays for the little, you know what I mean? Understanding.
Legs to grease.
Ladies, that man you're looking at right now does not love you if you've been dating him for over a week and you don't already have a 4-bedroom house. Not any house, we're not accepting cars, a 4-bedroom house. Keish, over to you.
Is this woman fit, feminine, and friendly?
Huh?
Is the woman that
fit,
he's doing this
feminine,
for
and
fit,
friendly.
feminine, and friendly?
No, this is a guy who this
Yeah,
is a guy
but
saying
okay,
it.
but for which type of woman?
I don't know. He just said love amounts to after 7 days, here's the keys to a house. A 4-bedroom house, by the way.
He sounds. Who's this that said this?
Is he all right?
Who said this? Who's?
Is he?
Can I Google the person who said this, please?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the video. Keish.
Please.
Yeah.
Because he seems like
Because he sounds like he's
slices
chatting shit
short
and he
of a
sounds
loaf.
like he's broken.
Now,
He needs some sort of therapy.
After a week. After a week. This woman could rob you in your sleep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Actually, on that note, have you seen the video of the woman that puts bleach in her husband's coffee maker every morning?
What?
So she tried to poison him.
No.
Women are
So-
scary.
After women,
Women are scary.
after God.
after God, fear women.
Listen, you know, a woman, yeah, if catch your feelings is better. A woman can last your whole day.
Yeah.
Just one word.
Yeah.
In the morning, your whole day is finished.
Finished.
We do have that power for sure.
No, you're not
for
wrong.
Sure, for sure.
You're not wrong.
And this is
But
why I
you
think
shouldn't.
women, if they came together with these superpowers, and we had a few that were willing to use a bit more common sense over emotion, the world would be a better place.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. I'm on that hill. I can die by
However,
myself,
the
but that's
whole
just my
like,
opinion.
you know what, my ex used to say it to me, oh, you're so emotional, There's, that thing is, men and women are emotional. It's
Absolutely.
fine.
I'm a Gemini.
But it's just how we deal with those emotions.
Is it hard to? Is it hard to control?
No.
No. It's
But
not.
I don't know, maybe I've been trained or something, but yeah.
Okay. You've been through the regiments.
Yeah, I just wouldn't, like, for example, you're coming home from work, long day, da-da-da-da-da. The last thing you need to do when your man walks through the door is, why didn't you miss my call, or da-da-da-da-da, or
Beef.
"Hey, can you put the rubbish out, or rah-rah-rah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
let
be-
the man settle into the yard, man. Just take a minute.
Yeah, Keish,
Time and a
also,
place.
why
Keish is
do-
one of the special ones.
Why do
Da-da-da-da.
fellow sisterins of your tribe, why do you know, because I've had conversations with my brethren where they're like, brother, I just need to let off some steam. I'm like, what's up, my G? Bro, my girl sent me a message. I didn't answer back because I was somewhere like the cinema or something and I had it on do not disturb mode. He goes, brother, why is it when I walk through the door, she's acting like there's been 7 days between when she sent me the text and seeing me, bro? And I'm just like, I don't know.
I just think, like, for example, my partner.
How long have they been together?
Like 5 years?
Yeah. Okay. That maybe happens at the beginning.
Yeah, but even still,
Those
just
insecurities.
like, for example, I know when the football's on, I'm not going to be messing around about nothing.
I get vexed when my missus don't message me when I'm out.
Yeah, but like,
But
I don't know.
don't you feel like
She goes to bed and I'm
then
like-
people in relationships have too much access to each other? Because like when my parents were my age, there was no phones. So literally, you'd say your good mornings, and then they wouldn't see each other until after work.
Facts.
So they weren't talking throughout the day. So
And they
maybe
weren't
it's-
social media.
Not anyone in this room, obviously, but with that,
Oh, don't.
No, wait. Women will argue.
No,
Wait.
no.
Because- no. And I have an example, but I can't say the example.
Oh my. Go on.
For example,
No, just
some
say it.
grandparents.
Just say it.
Some
Just say
grandparents were coming back, and then next thing they got a whole other family. So,
I hear
and
you,
the reason
Keish.
why,
Yeah,
but
and the reason why I
Nothing
would
wrong-
say
nothing wrong with
some people are a bit more on where people's partners are now is because they want to know that they're not creating a next family.
Yeah, but if you create another family, isn't that better for society that at least that family there's another man in the life of that
Morgan,
family?
please.
No?
I'm gonna call Lisa.
But if you can manage
reaching?
both families,
Am I reaching?
you know,
Am I
then
reaching?
without them
We call
knowing,
Lisa, yeah?
slightly.
I think Brother Joe's onto something.
Yeah.
Because he's basically saying everyone that's in a relationship, delete your partner's number from your phone, block them on everything. You see me in the morning, you see me at the night. That's it. I think that's what you're saying. You know? We can get that printed on the shirt as well.
That's a vibe.
What's a vibe? I'm calling Lisa, please. Text Lisa. Tell her to come in here, please. I want to ask her something.
This is a Drizzy and Morgan show.
That's what it is. If you didn't know already. Shout out to those of you that probably just stumbled across us just because of like someone said to you, yo, check them out. We appreciate you being there. The OG listeners, it's always love. We appreciate you still rocking with us. But today we are cooking on El Fuego to the highest degree.
Put me in the forest with my man, please.
That's right.
F the bear.
Keish, where we going?
On the topic of would you rather,
Yeah,
I've got a game for you guys.
go for it.
Right. Some of them are funny, some of them are whatnot. You just need to be, and when you give your answer,
Yes.
when you both give your answer, I want to know why you chose it.
Okay.
Okay?
Tell me what we're playing.
No, do it.
We are playing a game of...
Don't let him overthink. Just ask him straight.
Yeah, because I already said it.
Don't let him overthink his answer. Just ask him now.
Okay.
Go.
Would you rather only watch one single movie for the rest of your life or only eat the same food for the rest of your life?
Only eat the same food for the rest of my life.
Really?
Movie. Go ahead. Give your answer.
But why?
Would I rather only eat same food for the rest of my life or watch the same movie? I can't watch the same movie for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but then you can have all different foods. You don't have to... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right.
But then that's your short. That's your
Oh,
answer.
you got me. You got me there.
Drizzy?
You got me.
Yeah, I said food, movie because
Just food is
I
the
said
priority.
movie because I know I like all types of food,
Right.
so I can't restrict myself to one. It's already hard doing it now to have to do it for eternity.
you're
Nah,
right.
it's.
Thanks.
What about Pum?
Can I pick the movie though?
What about Pum Pum?
What do you mean?
That's here.
For the rest of your life, just eat the same Pum Pum or
Oh.
watch the same movie.
Morgan, your dad's here.
Sir, you see when you're not here, this is what.
I was about to go around the room and
That's
ask
why-
everyone else. Now
That's
I
why we
can't.
need. That's why we
Pops.
need fathers in our children's lives because they. Do you know what I mean? On Sundays,
They
or
stray
whatever,
away from God.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pops. Right, this is what
Jeez,
we
you didn't
do.
even like.
You can't help yourself.
decorate it
You
up.
are Morgan. You're part of the nasty life.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you answer the question?
I answered it already.
Filthy.
No, no, it's her game. It's Keisha's game. I'm not answering your questions,
sorry.
bro. It's Keisha's game. She answers the questions.
All right.
So Joe, what would you choose?
I'll do the same
Eat
food.
the same Pum. You eat Pum Pum.
Yeah,
Not
man.
the pom-pom question.
Yeah, man. I'm not a ball cat. A ball cat if you don't have more than 3.
I can't with you guys. I can't. Okay.
No, but yeah,
My name's King Jaffe Joe. I'm a hater and also a self-proclaimed ballcat. Like, that's not even what we're getting to. Just like,
Uh,
it'd have to be
With
the
a
same
bib.
food.
Yeah.
If it was the same movie, then my life has completely no meaning. Then I've
hear
wasted
you.
the last 30-something
But
years
you
of my
could-
life.
Yeah, facts.
I hate you, but I want options with my food. So yeah, I'm just going with the movie.
And plus, like, back in the day, you kind of had to do that anyway.
yeah. Oh, when I used to go to my when I used to go to my grandparents, the only video I had video was Space Jam.
We all have videos.
The only video I had
While
was
you're
Space
boxing out
Jam.
a little corned beef and rice.
Yeah, but nothing wrong with that, man.
Absolutely not.
Next question.
Yeah,
I want to ask your dad the same
Bro,
question.
sorry, Pops.
Sorry,
what
Pops.
are you saying? So you can either watch one movie for the rest of your life,
Or
or
only
you can
eat
only
the
eat
same
one.
food
You
for
can
the
eat the
rest of your
same
life.
food for the rest of your life. Which one are you choosing?
Well, because I can cook, I would say the food.
Okay.
Because I would
Yeah.
manipulate
Chef it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Question.
See, can men cook these days? I'm just saying. Anyway.
Yeah, man. My dad's a boss. That's a boss.
It's true because the old school men can cook. I don't know about this lot.
Yeah, I can cook.
Anyway.
Keish.
Okay, next question.
As part of the congregation,
Yeah.
I'd like to speak on behalf of Joe,
Yeah.
King Jaffe Joe, and Morgan to the Heights. We can cook.
Okay.
We might have our limits, each of us individually, but we can cook.
Cool. I love
My
that.
grandmother raised me to learn how to wash,
My
clean, and
grandma.
cook. So if a woman who I'm dependent on to cook, clean, and wash leaves me, I could still be a man and do what I've got to do.
Facts.
But anyway, Keish, sorry to
Okay.
interject there. Again, I can't speak for everyone there.
I just
That's
had a mad
limited to a
thought.
boiled egg, by the way.
Boiled egg's my favorite breakfast choice. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, would you
There's chickens next
rather
door.
have the superpowers of Iron Man or Batty?
Whoa, okay, first of all, Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Wait,
Iron Man.
hey,
Iron
hey,
Man.
Let's everybody
Iron Man.
Hey,
Iron Man.
hey.
Iron Man.
I don't know what the second question is.
Iron Man.
It was.
Thank
I
you
was
very
trying
much.
so hard not to say Batty.
Whoa.
Man.
So first of all, because of what month it is, peace, love, and entirety
What month is it?
to everyone.
It's Men's Mental Health Month. Fuck that other shit, man.
It's June.
Yeah, let's not forget
It's June.
that.
Kids,
It's Men's Mental Health
So
Month.
sorry.
I know you're
It's
trying
not,
to
it's not, it's not whatever
No,
you're
I'm
thinking
not. It's
about.
June.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
June, and it's Men's Mental Health Month. That's all I know of.
Which doesn't get highlighted enough, but it is men's mental health. Mental health.
Jesus said, would
Month.
you rather have the powers of Iron Man?
Oh, Batty man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, I'll repeat the question. Let me just repeat the
I think we
question.
should go to the next one.
And scene. Would you?
You see why I want to move away from politics and that. I want to get to this. This is where I
Yeah,
want,
well, you can't
this is where I
go
want
straight
to
into
be.
this. You
I want to be.
got to serve the table and then hit them with this.
Yeah, I want to be here all day.
As
Now,
you,
if we did that at the
Morgan, as you
start-
know, you have to have foreplay first, and then
alright, go.
sorry, Dad.
Does he know?
Anyway,
So
I'll
Tony,
skip-
the power Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, or
would you rather have the superpowers of Iron Man or Batman?
well,
Same thing.
there's a
It still applies. It still
technically it's the
applies.
same person. It's just one has an iron suit and one has a technically.
Man don't Batman, bruv.
Wait, but neither of them have superpowers.
That's what I'm saying. But they're both rich. They're both playboys.
Can I just tell you, maybe
Yeah.
TMI?
Yeah.
I've got a crush on Iron Man.
What, Robert Downey
Like-
Jr.?
Robert Downey Jr.
No, not the Iron Man character.
the actual. You
Oh,
got
the
a crush on the
Actual
robot.
Iron Man robot guy
Oh,
with
you're
the heart.
different. Oh, you're different.
Yeah.
What, as in the cartoon?
Well, you want the
No, not the cartoon.
The machine.
The Marvel movie.
Jesus, holy Mary and Joe. I just said Robert Downey Jr. Like, no, the
No,
character.
no. Like
the machine.
Yeah.
That's what I know. What she's saying. She wants the machine to lang her down.
What
No,
weird science
okay.
book shit is this, man?
All right. Have you ever seen the clip where like
what is about him? It's like when the girls were like, oh, the thing about Caesar from Planet of the Apes. Like, what the
Bruv, that's bestiality. What? Oh, wait a minute. Where's
Nah,
this
that's
one going, bruv?
That's different. That's an animal.
That's a machine.
Caesar is an ape.
Yeah.
Girls are into
Iron
apes,
Man himself
Not even
is.
bait.
I'm sorry.
What we did.
Iron Man himself is sexy. I don't care what anyone
What,
says.
Robert Downey
you
Jr.
see
or the
No, Iron Man. You see when he like lands and he's like.
Okay.
sorry.
That's I've never heard that before.
Okay, anyway.
I told you, women are scary.
They're scary, you know.
up,
But then
it's
they
just
use,
a
but they
Marvel.
use machines sometimes as well. So I get that.
If it's needed, but I can't
See
speak.
what I did. And if you got any more,
I've got loads.
give me one more. Keisha, can I have one more, please?
Can you? No, because I've got a few, so I'm gonna go through them
Oh
quickly.
my gosh.
Wait,
All right.
can you shut up, you lot?
We're waiting on you.
Okay,
know?
right.
Drop your questions.
Would you rather live in a world without music or a world without movies?
Holy shit.
Would I rather live in a world without music?
A world without movies.
Okay,
not-
hold on. This
Well,
one needs
if it's sexy red all the time, then yeah, movies.
Which industry
It's
has
Sexy
more
Red your
nasty?
flavour.
Which industry has more nasty dons?
I'll take the other option, please, for 500.
That's true.
Dad, what would you prefer?
What would you prefer, Pops? A world without movies or a world without music? Yeah.
I would say without movies, because to me, music,
It's the soul.
yes.
Is it healing out the nation?
Emotional.
Yeah.
It can do all sorts to you.
Yeah.
Transfer yourself into a world,
I would
such a
say,
mood.
yeah.
100%.
Joe?
Yeah. I feel you.
Well, you can't really have movies without music. So it makes without music, movies are redundant.
Isn't it? Silent movies. It's got music.
Yeah, I'm a just agree with what Joe said. Oh man, no movies though.
But
I know
music.
you're a movie.
No,
dog.
but it's like Interstellar is not a movie without the music.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Drizzy, gun to your head.
No.
movies and music.
I'm gonna agree with the rest of the room begrudgingly and say a world without movies.
Same.
Cool.
Shit.
Would you rather not brush your teeth for a week or not take a shower for 2 weeks?
I brushed my teeth for a week.
You'd rather not brush your teeth.
I need to wash. I need to. Then I could just have chewing gum.
But you just said you nyam.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because if you don't wash for 2 weeks, you're gonna stink your ass. It's gonna be bad. But at least you can go to the shop and get mints and just not brush your teeth, but have at least your breath is still fresh. Where if you ain't the other way around, it's peak for you, bro.
But it depends what activities you're getting up to in order to work up a scent.
Yeah, but even if you sit around, bro, during COVID, I didn't wash for about 3 weeks, and that's, bro.
Nah, you got to edit that out.
But I swear, a bear of your.
You got to edit that out. Don't touch it. You got to edit that out. You got to edit that out. That's got to be edited out. I don't care. You got to edit that out.
It was a slight exaggeration.
Bro, I had a routine. I was still getting up
I think I was
like I was going
washing
to
twice a day
work
during
and washing in the
COVID.
yard.
I came down here, drank juice, and watched movies. That's all I did. Bro, COVID was peak for me, bro. It went good.
All right, cool.
Anyway, back to the question. Damn, I think I would risk the 2 weeks and just keep brushing my teeth.
Really?
I'd risk the 2 weeks and keep brushing my teeth.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I think I'd do the same. I feel like,
What? Just not wash?
but I can't have my mouth and my teeth feel furry. Like I can't.
No. I'd have to wash because.
Yeah, I'd have to wash.
And you imagine you're sweating. There's nothing worse.
Thanks, Africa.
There's nothing worse than an odor.
True.
Yeah.
But that
then
pinging
the
from your
breath,
mouth,
though, the
especially
mouth.
the kind of diet you're on, them late night diets there, black dot commenting.
Don't do that.
Nah, bro.
What?
I
Don't do that.
Nah. Let me get my mouth washed. Let me get my little tongue thing that I use for my mouth.
tink for 2 weeks and stink.
I
for 2
would
weeks.
risk, like I said, I would risk it. Give me some Lynx Africa, so
not getting none of
Versace
that.
You're not
blue
getting
jeans.
none of that.
That even worse.
Keish, hold on.
I think I could go without the washing because I don't stink like that. Like I can go to the gym and then
I prefer.
Brother, for you to
I do
talk,
sweat, but I don't like sweat and stink.
Godliness
like
is next
2 weeks,
to
though.
godliness is next to
It
cleanliness.
is.
Washing and
Yeah,
not doing anything.
I don't know.
Godliness is
2
next.
weeks.
Dad, godliness.
maybe.
Godliness is next to
Cleanliness.
is next to cleanliness.
Cleanliness is next to
Same
godliness.
thing.
Don't forget you know.
Keish.
You gotta keep clean.
Yes,
This is true,
Smell.
but it's
Yeah.
just because of the options I have. I think I would much rather talk to you and you'd be like, okay, as opposed to I'll talk to you like rotted, brother.
Yeah, but then
what you
maybe
mean?
your armpits stink then. So what
It's
happened?
mad.
Yeah, well, Keish, you gave me 2, not 3.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
what-
I'm sorry.
but that's what I'm trying to say. There's not in that.
There's
in
no
that,
right or wrong answer.
in that.
It's hard.
Okay.
Not at the moment, but yeah.
Unless you're Iron Man. So anyway,
Let's move. We've got stuff to talk
I've got a
about.
couple more.
Listen,
God, give us your
Come on.
next best one,
Okay,
and then we'll do more
the
next
next
ep.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't run for all of them because we use them again for the next ep.
Yeah.
But give us one more.
Would you rather show friends every photo in your phone or read out loud every text you sent this week?
Repeat that.
Would you rather show friends every photo in your phone or read out loud every text you've sent this week?
Text. It's fine.
Why?
Either or. This is
So, it wouldn't
text because
matter.
I ain't really sent out anything outlandish.
That's like
or
WhatsApps as well.
Salacious. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm good either way.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Either or.
Because the missus today, I was having a bath and I had my messages open and she tried to do the slide thing where she was cleaning up inside it, but she peeked. So you have to. I live a life of clean. I live clean.
Yeah.
So messages and
Yeah, it's clean.
It don't matter.
Clean. Not like 3 weeks.
20 years ago,
You're jumping like that bath.
You might end up in hospital from a
20 years ago, the phone's in the bath with me.
Yeah.
You know like that?
Yeah.
It's peak. Yeah.
Joe, Dad?
Plead the fifth.
Hey,
Pops?
I think a bit the same, really. But I haven't really got anything on my phone I wouldn't want anybody to see anyway.
Yeah.
respect
So
that.
photos is fine.
Photos are fine, yeah.
Messages?
I'd have to think about the message.
Yo, that little silence pause there, I was like, oh,
Yeah, that was like, I was chatting about.
I think we got him.
You are now listening to the Drizzy and Morgan Show.
Yes, people, so that was Free Fall, the glorious, luxurious, I'll give you a bit of TMI. I've dreamt about her many a times. Thames featuring man like we've let him back into the community, the Locks community. Shout out to Jermaine Cole, who did the right thing and stepped aside. But yeah, man, that's Free Fall. That's out now.
Yes.
And the boss lady who makes sure that that the playlist that we have, a separate thing from the pod, is always up to date. So you can catch that on the playlist. Keish, what's the name of the playlist?
It's a Drizzy and Morgan Show's playlist.
Yeah.
The link will be in the description, but it's also on our IG as well. So
Bang,
watch
bang.
that space.
Bang, bang, bang. So just piggybacking off that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. That's mad.
After you try to say me about saying Batman.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Vicious wall there. Where...
Splash.
The aftermath of this Drake Kendrick Lamar battle has been interesting.
I like what you did there. You've been writing again, innit?
And there's a lot of things happening since. Now, that's what a lot of people were thinking, what they were talking about. This is what I had and what I was thinking, and what I was talking about was what music is Drake and J. Cole going to release after this. Everybody, a few people, it's Kendrick Lamar and Drake were going to release after this, where a lot of people were suggesting that Drake falls back, and other people were saying he should just drop another hit record and get back in the game and make things happen. Now, in my opinion, just based on what I heard, first of all, after Kendrick Lamar said to Drake, the very lines, I believe you see two bad bitches when I see you standing next to Sexy Red. See, her name just comes up again. He then releases a record called You My Everything, featuring Sexy Red.
Well, Sexy Red featuring Drake, yeah.
It's her record.
Yeah.
It's her record featuring Drake. I thought, okay, I see what you're trying to do is kind of step on the BBL Drizzy thing, etc., etc. I just thought it was a reach. And then I heard this Wagwan Delilah. And I was like, this is dog's doo-doo at its finest. Like, it smelled, it was stinky. I didn't understand it. Some people said it was some parody for something that related to some comedy, but I looked into it and I didn't see nothing on it. There wasn't really any descriptions based on the release of the record. And again, it wasn't what I would expect from a single from Drake or a feature from Drake. Now, J. Cole had this record with Cash Cobain, and it was called Grippy. Again, I was just like, what is this? This doesn't sound right to me. And it just feels like after this whole battle, no one knows what they're doing at the moment, especially those two, which brings me back to when we had a conversation last time about this Donny, Kendrick Lamar, being the boogeyman. He's actually he's done it. He's actually, these two these two guys are just misfiring on all cylinders, and the music that they're putting out just doesn't sound right to me. So I'm just thinking to myself, okay, what is the next step? Now, this is what I wanted to ask you, actually, Drizzy. This whole conversation about his ghostwriters, Drake's ghostwriters, do you care even about it, first of all? Do you care about your MCs being ghostwriters, having ghostwriters?
No, if you're not putting out a certain
Level,
image
volume.
of yourself.
Okay.
If you're putting out a certain persona of yourself, we know what the persona is. I'm a 4-leg walking mammal. When you compare yourself to a particular mammal, then I care. If you don't, then I don't care. If you don't call yourself the GOAT, I don't care if you got writers. It's all right to get a little help. You might need someone you've got the idea, but you don't know how to put it on the canvas. Someone provides you the blank canvas and they might just color in the corners and then you fill it out. Fine. But if you're claiming you're the best at something, that's like Michael Jordan, who never claimed he's the GOAT, but he's been given the title the GOAT.
Yeah.
You then find out he was taking some supplements to enhance how he performs, like Armstrong did, until they found out he was the GOAT cyclist until they found out he was juicing.
Yeah, he was juicing up. Yeah.
But like if I find out the GOAT or my GOAT, because I can't speak for everyone, my GOAT has ghostwriters, then it changes my whole thinking.
It's define ghostwriters just for the audience.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we're talking ballpark. We should ghostwriters.
So a team or a person who contributes to your music, to your lyrics,
Any level of contribution.
The thing is, though, Whitney Houston, who is arguably the greatest voice of all time, she never wrote any of her songs. She had writers.
Yeah.
But that's accepted in that genre of music.
That's a different talent. We're having a different conversation.
Yes.
Right, but she has writers, which is essentially the same as someone writing your raps for you. But we call them ghostwriters.
Yeah, but the talent is your voice.
Yeah.
Right, but she never wrote a song.
But her talent is her voice.
Do you see what I'm saying? But we don't call her writers ghostwriters. We just say
because
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But then in that world of R&B and soul and that, that's the norm.
But another man can't write your life experiences for you.
No.
And that's why we take it serious.
So when we look at say for example, let's just say Drake.
Yeah.
So when we look at the names that are credited as writers on his songs, are they ghostwriters or are they just his team?
Those are his ghostwriters.
So does that mean on Doggy Style, Jay-Z's Snoop's ghostwriter?
Yeah. So
even though it's not
part of the team.
I think it's there plainly. He's one of the writers.
Yeah, because Jay wrote Still Dre, and he wrote Snoop's part.
That's what I'm saying. He's there. He's on as in. For example, it's Quentin Miller was not
credited.
Was not credited.
Yeah.
Or whereas whereas a lot of Ye stuff, his writers are credited. You know. So
but I think that's the right way to do it. If I'm helping you to do something or you're helping me, I should shed some light on you that you contribute to me putting out this product.
Okay, cool. Now I just wanted to clarify.
But in rap, in hip hop, or if you're an MC, you should be writing your own lyrics.
Right.
I can understand if there's a hook or there's singing involved in it.
But you should still credit that person.
Yeah,
if you don't credit someone who's contributed to your raps, it's kind of like you're trying to hide them as a secret.
Yeah.
Trying to hide them like the son you didn't know you had.
But I mean, I'm sure Dr. Dre and Jay-Z had a conversation that they probably did a back end thing where he paid him, and then he doesn't get included in the credits. So that ghostwriting situation was a conversation they had together. And obviously, because Dr. Dre is more of a producer.
That's why I think he gets more of a buy
It's
than others. Because and Kanye likes to think he's a rapper, but he's a producer first.
Yeah.
So when Kanye has people help him write some of his raps, I don't hold him to the regard I would hold a Nas, a Jay-Z, a Nipsey Hussle, a Jadakiss, etc. Imagine you find out Jadakiss has ghostwriters.
Mad.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Mad.
But with Dr. Dre, you were a producer first.
Yeah.
You wanted to rap because you're making these beats and you're probably thinking, I need people to rap on these beats, whatever.
But don't forget the story of that is Ice Cube used to write a lot of their lyrics from day one.
Right.
So Ice Cube was their ghostwriter.
But he's in the camp. So he's their writer. I'd say he's their writer. He's credited.
So, but then does that taint Ice Cube because Ice Cube's had writers for him as well?
Ice Cube has had writers?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I've never heard of it.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like, how are we...
Okay, for me, a ghostwriter is... If Keisha's a rapper, Keisha has you writing her raps for her. Okay, you're her ghostwriter, especially if she doesn't credit you.
So if I write a verse,
but
then Heights says, you know what, change this, tweak this, tweak this. What is that?
For me, you've contributed. You should still be credited for contributing that. But I wouldn't call you a ghostwriter.
I'd still call him a ghostwriter.
Has he wrote the whole verse?
Joe's saying, if he structured your verse basically, and you might have changed a few lines.
But did he write the verse though?
I wrote it.
You're a ghostwriter then?
And then he tweaked it.
He tweaked a few things, a comma here, there. You're the ghostwriter. Yeah, absolutely.
He's still the ghostwriter.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm the artist.
Yeah.
He's just helping me in the studio. Is he then my ghostwriter?
So, okay. There's instances where that scenario has happened in the studio and an artist and that person has been sent out the studio. Because there's a demographic of MCs or writers or artists that don't like people's ideas in the room. It's their thing, it's their writing, and they don't want to hear nothing else from someone else.
Right.
There's rappers, I'm sure, where they're in the room with their team, everyone's sitting around bunning a zoo or whatever, a man goes to you, Rare, don't say that, say that. That's different. Because that might just be your cadence or that might be grammar.
Yeah.
But when I'm talking about reference tracks, which is what we're talking about reference tracks where Drake has just changed one or two lines.
It's a page job.
But yeah.
Basically, he just tweaked a few things and claimed it as his. Yeah. But you have to credit that's some slave
I'm 100% with that. It's just a bit of the whole like, oh, we're all in the studio together and you're just like, you know what?
Now, if you're a contributor, if I'm rapping the bar and I'm like, I'm 6'4", and when the music comes, I hit the dance floor and I like to get my work on. I like to meet a girl and get her twerk on or something like that. And you go, yo, Driz, like, instead of twerk on, say wine on or something like that.
Yeah.
You've contributed to what I'm saying and I'll credit you for that, but you're not my ghostwriter. You've just told me to flip a word or something.
Yeah, that's just something
But a reference track, that's like someone doing your homework for you and you're claiming I did the work.
Because this is the thing. I can understand the volume of work that Drake has to put out in the world. And it's very clear that you're going to need help to do all of that. So I don't care that he has ghostwriters.
But own it.
He
doesn't own it though.
And to me, you're not in my top. You're not in my top 5, top 10. Because my top 5, top 10, they all write their lyrics, as far as I'm concerned.
I just think he's to own it. Unlike your favorite artist, Ye does own it. Like Ye does his best to rap, and I'll always give him credit for that. But at the same time, you can go through Ye's credits on his albums, and there'll be like 10 names there, and Ye is not ashamed of it or nothing, and we get good quality product.
Yeah.
But the thing with Drake is he doesn't seem to claim he gets help, and it's okay to claim you get help, but just don't. We all remember that video when he had the BlackBerry freestyling. It's like, bro, yo,
yeah.
Even memorize it in your head so it looks even more believable and impressive, or just say, I don't want to freestyle.
I think this conversation is all down to saying you're the best. And when you saying you're the best
rapper.
Yeah, then
because I feel like being a rapper and being good at freestyling is two different things.
No, what I'm saying to you is Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole revere themselves as the GOATs
of this generation. They're the GOATs.
But I can't credit you with that if you get help. That's my thing. I can't credit you with that.
But let's just put a pin in this.
Yeah.
Drake should have told Sexy Red, pow, pow, pow. Like, let's
Relax.
leave that record for like later on in the year.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go chill, and I'm gonna come out with a 5-pack of Just Blaze beats, and I'm gonna rap my ass off.
Yeah, I think
That's what I would have done.
we're gonna move, but I think we do need to have a conversation about this shift in culture and if Drake can make his way back into it.
He's fine.
But
He's boring, man.
We've all been saying that.
And he owns
I
everybody's
don't.
music
I'm
anyway.
not saying nothing.
We've
I've
all
never.
been-
He owns everyone's catalogue anyway.
I agree with you, and I've been saying that. But more and more as these weeks have been going on, it ain't like a lot of people have started to move away from him.
No, but I think
You know-
it's because you've got to remember is like this is how I put it. Just I'm gonna say it really quick. So you got to remember is Kendrick's fan base is majority like about like Black Power.
Purists.
J. Cole's fan base was all the college kids. Yeah. Like we were all broke, blah, blah, dollar and a dream, all of that. What you gotta remember is Drake's fans is women.
Yeah, and it's commercial, isn't it?
It's like it's women. Like women were like, oh, when is this beef gonna be over? So like, you get me? So I'm saying it's like it's
As far as they know, as far as
He's
they
fine.
care,
Like,
he
like-
won the beef. In their eyes, he won.
yeah. So
just
it's
keep
like
moving.
it's not even worth.
He'll be fine.
We say
And
Drake. We say Drake is for the women, but the way you guys worship Drake in the club, lyric for lyric, like
Yeah, but we go to the club for the women.
He is the.
I'm there for
in
the
the be all and end all,
I'm
but
there
you're
for
saying
the
the lyrics
baddies.
like it's you in the. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I actually don't rate Drake at all.
I'm gonna just. This could be a hot take, and obviously we'll see.
I think I'm
If
the
I'm
only
wrong,
person-
I'm wrong. I don't think he's gonna be fine. I don't think so. But we move.
We're in June. Let's
we move.
revisit this 6 months time, which will be December.
I think
Drake's on. I reckon 2025 we get a Drake album, and it's something totally different to what he's usually put out, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, he's rapping."
I don't think so. I think it's like what we were saying earlier with the idolizing thing. I think everyone just hopped on the bandwagon, and because Drake was everywhere, everyone was just listening to it, and that's why he.
No, but he
Keish,
put out
I like
he-
Drake, you know.
But Drake put out bops. Like, let's not get it
I don't
twisted.
think so.
Drake put out some incredible for the last 15
Alright,
years.
Keish.
Drake has put out some incredible
Women are
music.
scary.
His first,
I know.
his first album and his first few tunes, but all this like.
Keish, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give myself some homework. I'm gonna do you a nice little playlist of Drake songs.
Nah, I
yeah?
don't want it.
You sure?
I promise you.
What if I
There's no
say
point.
it's the Iron Man playlist?
She's standing in it. I respect
Nah,
it.
I'm not. I'm
No,
really
but
not.
you know what? Yeah. No, the
respect
reason
it.
why I offered to that is because I don't like the narrative where a lot of people are just acting like they didn't mess. Like you say, you've never messed with Drake. That's fine.
No,
But-
I'm saying that his few first tunes were cool and this
Yeah.
and the other, like when they re-or in that video, I can't remember. I used to listen to that tune
Yeah.
or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I don't know, I just feel like he just like, I don't know, I just feel like he just got corny. Like, I know you're saying this for women
Listen,
and this and the other, but like,
this is what I'm like. Donnie's been pouting lately too much, way too much
it's
pouting.
not even that. I feel like he's been quite like that from the get-go.
No, he's not. He's been a lot more. He's been a lot more.
Listen,
what's the word?
Let me break it down for you, yeah?
What do you call the word?
Feminine.
It's the word all the youths are using.
Feminine.
No.
Moist.
No.
Do it and say it.
Gay. I'm joking.
No, it's just, yeah. I don't know.
No, but I've never. All right, so let me just break it down to you, like just to simplify it. Yeah, I have never. This is why I just don't think. I don't know. I've never known a rapper to get a nose job, to get liposuction and get
BBL.
all this. Not even whatever BBL. This whole joke thing is whatever. Like I've just never known someone to be so in tune with their like upkeep and boast about it so much as a rapper. I just don't rate him. I feel he's very, very moist.
Listen, let's move. But all I'm saying to you is I'm not sure he's going to be okay.
It's the Drizzy and Morgan show.
Your girl's in town, Taylor. Bruv, they said on the news, Taylor Swift being in the UK is going to boost the economy by nearly £1 billion.
What?
Is that it?
Brother.
Is that it?
I was like, raw.
That's a lot. No?
Billy.
How many tour dates she got?
Oh, I can't remember, Keish. I just remember on the news there was like she is gonna raise.
But they put people like Taylor Swift in the news on purpose. They don't do that when
Madam's here. Yeah.
Where are we going?
Or, for example, they put Nicki in the news because she's there for
Cabbage,
negative reasons, didn't they?
Oh, I know where we're going.
Where are we going?
Bad boys. What you gonna do?
Talk to me.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Bad
I know,
boys,
it's a black
bad
film, you gotta
boys.
take your time.
What are you gonna do when they
Come
what
for you, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? This neck,
come
No,
for
they
you.
didn't say no.
Stuck
he
in the
didn't-
head.
It's not when they come on you. So let's,
Come for you.
Keish.
it's for you.
Yeah, Keish, don't try.
not a freak off.
flip
He's not talking about a
classic.
freak off.
Yeah,
He's-
with Iron Man, you weird science.
So is it worth watching?
Absolutely.
I heard it's a really good movie.
I'm
I heard it's really good.
willing to stand on the ledge and say this might be the best plot of the four.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm willing to say this might be the best
Bad Boys
plot of
2
the
is
four.
incredible.
Bad Boys 2 is a action movie.
Yeah, that Miami.
Spectacle.
That
Is
Miami
it still
scene was
like?
class.
Can you still see like the chemistry and the funniness between Will Smith and what's his
Listen,
face?
you can't make these movies
Yeah.
without that chemistry.
Yeah.
And that chemistry has not missed a beat. And all I'm going to say is, I'm not going to spoil nothing.
Will Smith ain't missed a beat in a long time either. But
So wait, so is Will Smith fine?
Huh?
Is Will Smith fine?
What do you mean?
Like
whoa.
he's fine, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's cool now,
he's
isn't
cool.
it? He's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
yeah,
The
yeah,
other
yeah.
guy's gonna be fine.
yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
That's my point.
but culturally, and I'm not being funny, Will Smith is on a whole nother level to Drake.
This is true. This is
As an actor.
As credentials.
when we strip all the layers back,
Can-
we
no,
still see
even-
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Will.
yeah,
That's, you know what I'm saying?
Fresh Prince of Will, but he also had a music career, movie career, like
It's
you know what I
mad.
mean? One of the
Will
biggest family
Smith-
sitcoms in Black history.
Will Smith is, and this is a quantifiable fact, he is the box office king. No actor has got, Samuel Jackson might be a close second, but no actor has dominated box office like Will Smith.
Yeah.
But back to the movie. Remember Reggie?
Reggie.
Who had the classic scene in 2?
Yep.
Who the are you? Oh, I'm here to pick up your daughter, Mr. Burnett. You look
You look
30.
30.
Reggie's in
Bro.
it.
Because he was in For Life. He's in this one.
Oh yeah, he was actually. Yeah.
He's the MVP. I'm not going to spoil it.
Oh no,
Right,
I
right,
didn't
yeah.
want to know that he was in it.
He didn't die in the last one. So he's
No,
gonna
but
be...
why is he in it?
What you mean? Reggie?
How do we know that he was going to be in it?
What do you mean?
What?
You wanted to be surprised that Reggie was in it.
He's married to Marcus's daughter. Of course he's going to be in.
Okay, she don't like the spoilers.
Oh, that's a spoiler.
It is a spoiler.
character's been-
because
Not
Reggie,
really.
if you think about
Not
it,
really.
if you think about it, that scene is iconic. Obviously, Reggie did it. Yeah, he was in the other one, but you didn't know he was going to be in like.
So,
You know what I mean?
so
Like,
now
what's
you're
his
pissed.
part in it
Alright,
now?
so
Okay.
now you can't watch the movie
Alright,
because
alright,
you're
let me
waiting.
clear
No,
it-
I can
let me-
watch it. But
let me
it's just
clear
like,
it
oh
up.
yeah, I'm waiting for Reggie's.
Okay, let me clear it up. Iron Man's not in it.
That wasn't clear enough. That would make a whole heap of mess.
But anyway, go watch Bad Boys, Ride or Die. For me, it's probably
Featuring
got
Reggie.
the best plot. And they do some things in there that's like the new audience because
watch it, guys.
we're from 95. That's when the
Right.
first one dropped. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And like that was the first time I went on a date to the cinema was to watch Bad Boys. I was too young because of my height. I weaseled my way in.
Imagine age was quantified by height.
And then, because you
That's
just walked
mad.
in and it's just like, do you know what I'm saying?
When I got away with it when I was tall.
You see what I'm saying?
'Cause when I was young, I was tall and I got away with it bad.
So you say like you're 16 and then they were
yeah,
like, oh, my birthday's next week. And okay,
My
cool.
growth spurt was mad after I left school and I got away with bear.
Listen, you couldn't do that in Ealing. They'd be like, "What's your date of birth?" You'd be like,
Yeah, but our day, you didn't even need ID. It was just like whatever, man.
Just look there, you know what I mean? Just humble yourself. But yeah, go check out Bad Boys Ride or Die.
You know what I want to talk about. We're good. You know what I want to talk about. So let's talk about it.
"Are we going to?"
We've been talking about movies, so let's just,
Okay, cool.
so
Right.
let's keep it moving.
Ashley Madison documentary.
I haven't seen it yet.
What? You know what's annoying? I made sure I watched the flipping.
No,
Jinx.
because this is why because of this.
Because of Jinx. All right.
Yes.
Have we all watched Jinx?
No. I know Joey watched Jinx. You two, have your conversation, man. Go ahead. Jinx, the white man.
Jinx is an American true crime documentary television series about New York real estate heir Robert Durst, a convicted murderer. The first season, subtitled "The Life and Death of Robert Durst," debuted on February the 8th, 2015.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that it came out.
It's so old, yeah.
2015, and I didn't know what that story was. It's like it didn't get. It's like it didn't get publicized in America, like OJ's.
No, I think it just it was one of those ones where it wasn't within our community to know about it.
Yeah, but it was a big trial. It was 3 murders.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was a suspect for 2, and obviously his first wife that went missing. He wasn't a suspect for that for a long time.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Jinx, Robert Durst. The story starts off, and because you haven't seen it, I'm just going to set the tone for it.
Spoil it. It's fine.
The story starts off in October of 2001, where a man is just washed up on a bay,
Right.
and
He's in pieces.
Okay.
Body parts
Limb
all
by
over
limb.
them. And they investigate it and find out that he was a neighbor to Robert Durst, this guy. So Robert Durst is like the heir to the Durst family. They run a big corporation in Manhattan.
And what's their
Property.
what they getting their money from? Oh,
Their
properties.
properties. Yeah. And
Was he linked? Is he related to Fred Durst from?
no, that's what everyone
No, that's what everyone keeps thinking.
And Fred Durst came out not recently, but during the whole documentary, he came out with a T-shirt and he said,
"I am not.
I am not."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so he's the heir to a multi-millionaire
Real estate
organization. What happens at the beginning as well is you find out that he witnesses mum commit suicide. Robert Durst
Witness his mum
commit suicide really, really early.
He was 7.
Right. And so do you think that was a trigger?
As to why he behaves the way he does?
Yeah.
No, I think it's the reason why he probably didn't want to become a father.
Right. That's interesting.
Because I think he didn't deal with that.
Properly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see throughout the documentary, he's very much, there's no compromise in things.
Right.
He's like, for example, his wife, he's like, this is this and this is that. These are the rules. This is what you're marrying into. I feel like he was very black and white. I don't think he had any grey areas.
He didn't show he was so unemotional.
Yeah.
Like when you saw the interviews with him, he was just like, and his eyes, you notice his eyes were black.
Oh my God, so scary.
He's got black eyes, bro. And
He's like a shark.
I don't trust no white Donny with black eyes.
Oh yeah, did you watch it? And there's a time he's just staring at you, and you're thinking,
Yeah,
you're
he's
looking
through
into my
blood
soul.
clot
I'm actually
soul.
quite scared.
I was shook.
I was shook.
100%. His wife goes missing anyway, and then a friend of his called Susan Berman, she was found shot on Christmas Eve in 2000.
Okay.
Execution style. He goes on a run. And as I said, they find this dead body washed up in the bay and it relates back to him. So what happens is they start investigating all the other murders.
And the way that the body related back to him is that the body didn't decompose enough. So they did a fingerprint search of the body and it came up on their system of who it was, and it happened to be the neighbor of him.
Yeah. So can we quickly talk about the judicial system in America? So he's gone to trial. He went on a run. They caught him. He's gone to trial. Yeah, and they're trying to convict him of murdering this Morris Black.
But he couldn't decide which lawyer he wanted, so he hired the both for $300,000.
Yeah, he's got peas, so he just went ham with.
He's like,
similar to OJ.
Like, one of them,
when OJ
one of
went
them's got to get me acquitted, so I'm hiring both.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So anyway, the judge, the jury ruled him. They quit him, right? But basically, he admitted to chopping up the body. He admitted that in court for chopping up the body.
Okay.
But he got off because they couldn't, by reasonable doubt, prove that he murdered him first.
Yeah.
So even though he was shot, they couldn't prove that it was Robert Durst that shot him.
Right.
So he got off.
Okay.
Even though he admitted that he chopped up the man. And you could see that how the judicial system works in America. It's like the loopholes in it. So basically, the jury, they all deliberated and they were like, well, we can't prove that he killed him. And so his body getting chopped up was a thing where he didn't know what to do and he was But in my head, I'm like, you chop up a man, you chopped up a man. Anyway, check that out. It's an amazing documentary.
So what, is he on road?
Oh, bruv.
Watch it.
All right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
No, it's really good. But me and wifey just battered every episode like
Jinx.
back to back.
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out.
It's the Drizzy and Morgan show.
So Jesse dated me fast and hard. We met on Facebook. I have 2 teen girls, ages 13 and 17. My teens' fathers were not involved, so I never thought another man would want to settle down with me. After 3 months, Jesse proposed and I said yes. He moved in and from day one, he ignored me. He's all about my daughters, driving them to school, taking them out to eat afterwards, never brings food home for me. I threatened to kick him out and my girls turned on me. I love your girls because they are a product of you. I want to be their father figure. They deserve that. It didn't sit right with me. I reached out to his ex on Facebook, a single mother with a 14-year-old, and I asked her if he's a good man, and she replied, he's so good. I had no idea. Anything was wrong with him until I caught him masturbating over a picture of my sleeping child. I did not take that picture of her. It was on his phone. She claimed that she reported it, but Jess moved out the next day and nothing happened. He doesn't have a criminal record, so I wonder, did that really happen? Part of me wants him out of my house. Another part of me doesn't want to miss out on my last chance at love. What should I do?
Right. Yeah, that was heavy. That was heavy. She should get him out of the house.
And sent to prison.
Regardless that happened in a previous relationship and nothing's happened now, the fact that he's warm to your kids like that.
He's warm to the kids. He's not paying you any attention.
Red flag.
It's just a no. It's just a no. Like, you're done. Bye. I don't understand. You can't risk the safety of your children.
You can buy love. It's normally a flower. It's red. It's operated. You can buy love. But your kids' safety is always paramount.
Facts.
I'm not even a father yet. And even I know that, listen.
There's no compromise.
There's no compromise. There's no weighing up of options. Screw finding love.
Yeah.
Is the safety, are your pick-me them safe? Because if they're not safe, then that's what your paramount focus should be on. So the fact that you're like, well, but I don't want to kick him out because, I don't want to miss out on my last chance at love. What are we doing?
Yeah.
So what
She's debating what to do.
She's thinking about herself.
She's thinking about herself as opposed to anything that potentially down the line could happen between him and her daughters. Right? So, yeah. So what you're just saying...
I'm saying get rid.
Yeah.
100%. I mean... Safe kids first.
Yeah.
They are our future.
Yeah.
And I think it's important. I think it's important you protect them at all costs, man. But yeah. You want to do Idiot of the Week?
I think, my Idiot of the Week, we already discussed.
Okay.
It was Sunak.
Okay.
Because of the disrespect of what he did without paying his proper respects to the war men and women that, laid the groundwork and laid down their lives for generations and generations and generations to come to be able to, enjoy this thing we call life and live. So, yeah, so that's it. That's cool.
So, I want to let everyone know that we're celebrating Father's Day.
Can you put your laptop to the side?
We're celebrating Father's Day in this episode, and we are going to have a segment where I have a conversation with my father and just going to touch base with him on a few things that we've been through in life, and I want you lot to pay attention to it because it's going to be really interesting. That it's going to be a separate segment to this episode. And we're just doing that just to celebrate Father's Day. I have my son here today with me. Say hello, Shia.
Hello.
This is my 9-year-old boy. His name is Shia, and I just wanted him to say hello to everybody. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Questions. My questions are there.
Great. Fire. I have a question for you, Shia.
Yeah, go for it.
While Daddy's working it out. Shia, how lucky are you to have a daddy like the daddy that you've got?
I'm lucky because Dad loves me and I love him. And I don't need anything except from him. Because I don't need stuff. If he's with me. I don't need any watches or anything that's expensive. I just need him.
Not even a Rolex?
No.
What
Now,
okay.
at 9, when you're 19, a Rolex is going to be a bit more appealing, but it's all right. For now, it's all right. It's cool. I get it.
Question to you, son. Give me your pros and cons. Your pros and cons of Dad. Like, what do you love about Dad, and what do you think Dad?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to have to break that pros and cons there, right? Yeah. What do you like and what don't you like about Daddy? If there's things you don't like about Daddy is longer than the likes, that's fine. That's what we're here for. But what do you like about Eddie and what don't you like about Daddy? Yeah.
Dad's strict that he's a sore loser.
I am a sort.
Talk your truth, young man. Everything.
Not everything.
Everything, Shia.
Basketball, I'm like this tall and the hoop's that tall.
Shame.
That's the same height as
the bar,
hoop,
and he can't shoot.
And he can't shoot.
Shame. Keep going, Shia. Talk your truth, man. Keep going.
I am competitive, though.
What else?
He's very competitive. He always shouts.
So you like that about him, yeah?
No.
But you don't like that about him. What else don't you like about Daddy? Let's just stay there.
He's always shouting.
How does it? What does it sound like when he's shouting?
He can't control his temper.
Damn. Holy. What else don't you like, Shia?
That's a whole.
This is like that program. What is it? Kids say the darnest thing.
Yeah. Keep going, Shia. I'm loving this.
Can we have some cons?
Not yet. Keep going. We are the cons. Keep going. What else don't you like, Shia?
No, you mean pros.
Yeah, you want pros.
Yeah,
now we'll stay with the cons. Where we going? What else don't you like, Shia? It's all right. Dinner's already cooked. It's fine.
Morgan, don't try kissing him up and sweeten him,
Go on, Shia. It's Uncle Drizzy here. We just want your truth. Speak your truth, sir.
He doesn't. He always takes things seriously.
Say it ain't so, Shia. Serious, yeah? Serious. Very serious. No, him. He takes it very
I
seriously.
thought you said Daddy's funny.
Well, we're still on the.
Exactly.
on the
You
cons
see
topic.
that, Shia? I respect that. You're paying attention to the questions you're answering right now. What else? All right, one more, and then we go to the likes. Go on, one more. Try to get the sauce, Shia. You're really...
Make this
He's
the
on his
best.
phone too much.
One of them ones, yeah,
Hey.
Shia? Them phone, though. What, at the dinner table? Is he on the phone at dinner?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
He took my TV out of my room into the kitchen.
Oh, no, do you want me to call them? What is it, RSPC? Who are they?
That's about animals, bro.
No, sorry. What's someone want?
Child line.
Do you want me to call? Are you okay, Shia? Blink twice. Are you okay? Okay, you're right. All right. What do you like about Daddy?
Blink once.
I know, but the camera saw that you blinked once.
You gotta talk in the mic.
We'll talk. We'll talk after just to make sure everything's okay. But Mummy's there, so I know it's fine. But what do you like about Daddy?
He supports me whatever I do because I used to do football and I still do football, so I don't know why I say used to. But he always, even if I have a bad day or if I don't play good football, he always says that it's okay.
Yeah, I
And
like
gives
that.
me a hug.
Nice. You know the hug's more important than the speech, though, right? It's nice to get a nice little hug and just be like, everything's gonna be
Is there any
okay.
more pros?
All right, good. Let him. He's thinking. Go on,
Back up, man.
Shia.
Back up.
He's funny.
Is he? That's a lie.
No, he is though. I'm
Really?
telling the-
All right, tell me one of your favorite jokes Daddy told you.
He doesn't do jokes.
Oh, okay, see, he's not a funny guy. Anyway, go on. Well, actually, yeah. All right, cool. What else? Go on, Shia. What else you got for me? What else do you love about Daddy?
Cut your hair.
Well,
You're meant to. That's because Daddy D is meant to do that.
I keep you clean.
Mum does that.
Oh boy.
True.
Message. Shia, what else do you love about Daddy?
He plays with me a lot. And
Okay.
then stops because he's so lazy. But forget about that part.
Yeah.
He plays with me a lot.
Okay. To get what? Video games, football.
Xbox, basketball,
Mm-hmm.
football,
Yeah.
Table tennis.
table. Well, we haven't played that in
But in a while, but
we
still.
played it.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
about kids? They'll call you out, boy. Yeah. Okay, cool. Anything else, or is that
Anything
enough?
you would like to add, Sam, before we wrap up about your dad?
What would be the one thing you would say to him for Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day.
Nice and
Thank
simple.
you, son.
Yeah.
Son, love you to death.
All right,
Love
Shia.
you to death. You can go now.
Yay! I'm free!
All right, people. Keish,
Yes.
let people know where they can find us.
Right, you can find us on socials. That's Drizzy and Morgan Show. All the links and so forth will be underneath. But you can catch us on Spotify, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all
Yeah,
of them.
yeah, we're on that.
But yeah, we'll run up all the links and everything. You can find us there. Also, send us in your dilemmas. Send us in anything you want us to try out.
Yep.
Obviously got-
Wait a minute.
not anything.
With cautions and stuff like that. Just send it if you want us to try out anything. Like, wait a minute, I don't want it to get messy in there. Yeah, you know what I mean. A bit of context, please, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, if you watch the show, you'll know we don't mean fruity business. So it's just, yeah. That's where you'll catch us.
And we got the playlist.
Yep, we do. We've got the playlist as well. And yeah, just find us on all of those platforms and get in touch. Send us your messages. Let us know your thoughts on the episodes. Get involved in the comments. Share, like, subscribe. And yeah.
also,
Drizzy, anything?
I've noticed that there's this big thing going on in regards to the YouTube community, where they're saying that the algorithms have changed. Surprise, surprise, yet again. So people, if you see one of the clips and you like it or you're checking it out, just drop it a like or even put a comment in there because that helps with the algorithms.
It does.
Because we are just one of many fishes in this ocean of podcasting. But apparently, if you are someone who subscribes and gets all your content on YouTube, the more you likes stuff from the content creators that you like and add comments, it's the more it helps get their content seen.
The more that YouTube
we'd
pushes the
appreciate,
content.
we'd appreciate if you just drop a comment. Even ask a question because we will reply to it. Like, we're not one of those that just watch people drop comments. Make a question and we will reply to it. Do you know what I mean?
Also, as well, if you can on Spotify, rate us on there as well. There's an opportunity for you to rate the podcast. You can give your thoughts.
Yep. Same on
No.
Apple Pod as well.
Exactly.
So we appreciate that, man. We're just trying to get on that carousel. So it's the first thing you see when you open up your platform of choice that you consume the audio.
That's right. So thank you for being with us today, ladies and gentlemen, dons and donettes. This has been the Drizzy and Morgan Show. Don't forget we're out every fortnight. We'll be back in a fortnight for sure. We won't slip this time round. We've been very busy and sometimes
birthdays to celebrate.
Yeah, it's not been
and
super
you know what I mean?
easy with getting together, but we promise you we'll be back in a fortnight. Shout out to Jojo Montana, the great, our special cameraman. I want to big up Pops in the building for being with us today. It's been a blessing. Shout out to Keish as usual, just keeping it moving.
Yeah.
Love you, Keish. Representing.
Boss.
And we will see you in a fortnight. Happy Father's Day to everybody celebrating. Do your due diligence to show love to the fathers and Drizzy.
And don't forget, come on, because by the time when this comes out, the opening ceremony will be taking place.
The Euros.
So whoever you're rooting for in the Euros, I hope you have a good time. It's nice when there is some football during the summer, and it's especially if the home team is doing what they're meant to do. The vibe is all right. The vibes, we're tolerated. Us black folks are tolerated till we miss penalties. You know what I'm saying? Till we miss penalties. You know what I'm saying? So till we miss penalties, let's all get behind the team.
Until we miss penalties.
Let's all get behind the team and try and enjoy your summer, man. Love, light, unity, and prosperity.
Peace, people. See you in a fortnight.
Bye.
Love. Peace.